What is up, guys? Seba Houdini here, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi Brothership. This is a brand new Mario Luigi RPG. We haven't seen one in about 10 years. Can you believe that? Last one I played personally was Bowser's Inside Story, which I think two of them got like little remakes with extra add-ons and did the same for 3D World when they brought that back. But hell yes, really fun so far. People were a little bit worried about the art style, but I think they've cleaned it up nicely. It's that kind of cell shading with very animated, so it takes a little while to get adjusted. But everything there we love is right there. They've got a really clever idea, kind of borrowed from Wind Waker. We're going from island to island with different people on it. It's got that whimsical, wholesome charm that we love from Mario and Luigi. It's pretty funny as well, so far anyway. Nice. And the reviews are very good for it, besides IGN, but who gives a crap about them? Last thing they got right was shutting down some of their bloody studios. Hopefully they'll do more of that as well. But yes, good stuff. Hello, how's it going, DPG? Always first in the door. Nice. Just a lot of nice little rumors going around the weekend, as there always is, you know. And kind of how things change around depending on how well or how bad a game does. Nintendo are the only ones who tend to stick to things, you know, which is crazy. But Rocksteady seems to be shaking things up a lot after the disaster of Suicide Squad. And I have heard that a Batman Beyond game is coming. I've also heard that they're going to do an Arkham Asylum remake to kind of, you know, sort of get past the loss of Suicide Squad. So that's how it is. Like, when a game fails, like Concord now, they don't just... These companies don't just remember. They like treat you like an outcast. And they're like, alright, you gotta make this up by doing this and doing that, you know. And it's kind of lousy in a way, you know. Alright, so the way this works is we've got our own little kind of plant boat, and what you get to run around like platforming and talk to people, but you also have to keep an eye on your map. You've got two maps. You've got this kind of cool Wind Waker style map that's pretty big. This is only like a small part of it, one of 5 areas, and you'll be moving around these currents, and you got to keep an eye out for these islands. So you pull up the periscope like this, and you look for it. You're like, there you go, land ho. It's kind of pirate shippy. So you do that. That's Rainforest. That's the other brother we're looking for. Okay, cool. Everything's centered around the concept of plants and energy. So like electricity and that, you know. But it has a kind of a photosynthesis thing going on as well. So even our main little friend companion is called Snoutlet, and he's kind of like a flying pig, but it looks like an outlet. And then we have another one called Connie, you know, short for Connect. And she has cute little pigtails, but it's actually like a plug, you know, which is funny because you got so many different plugs, you know, between Britain and Europe and America. So it's very cool, pretty cool. Nice. All right, let's go. Fire away. I hope you're all doing well. I thought it'd be nice to kick off the week as well with this. We have lots of stuff coming. Lego Horizons will be coming on Thursday. A nice new Lego game centered around Horizon Zero Dawn's world. We'll see how that goes. I'm hearing pretty good things for that, you know, co-op. Hopefully it's a return to form with Lego. Maybe they should start doing kind of smaller games. I think Skywalker Saga was so big for them that it almost was unrealistic to try and get all the money back from it. The longer it takes a game to come out, the more money it needs to make, you know. And then also we'll have the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D as well on Thursday. And believe it or not, just the way it works out, that Thursday, November 14th, is also my birthday. My little old birthday as I get older and older. Oh dear God. I'm as old as the sticks now. Nice. So yeah, we'll do something special for that. I don't, not like one of these crazy titty streamers with like 70,000 balloons and a big hall try on and stuff. But yeah, bit of fun. Alright, cool. So yeah, this one's, these games, they're sort of turn-based RPGs, all based on the old Mario RPG from back in the day, and then it kind of sprouted out Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi. Luigi! We've been collecting these things as well. So all these cute little guys. It's perfect, you know? A lot of these games ended up sort of becoming relegated to, you know, DS, 3DS, and Game Boy Advance, which, you know, were very good in their own right, but it was never a series that kind of leapt into any of the handheld stuff. And we're seeing that a lot with the Switch, right? Like nearly 90% of handheld series are now having a go, you know, between Paper Mario. I know that we had Super Paper Mario on the Wii and that, but look at this little chameleon guy. So it's nice to see how the Switch handles that, because it's such a hybrid, you know. I hear there's a lot more games coming out. We shouldn't be expecting the Switch 2 till at least March or April of next year, maybe even May, depending on how they feel. So in that, we're going to have a lot. Like, we already know a couple that are announced first party wise. We're getting Donkey Kong Country HD. That's coming in January, I believe. And then we also have just got announced the Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is a huge mech RPG, one of a kind. That's coming out in March. So there's still a lot going on. New Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Very nice, very nice. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with YouTube. They're not really closing things down very well. But a lot of movies are getting uploaded to YouTube really fast and taken on really fast. So I've seen all the new Mission Impossible. Saw the new Venom on there. Yeah, a lot of stuff. That new Venom is... I don't know what the hell that is. It's a disaster. But anyway, it is what it is. I don't know what happened with that series. They kind of understood things at the start. You know, it needed to be sort of R-rated horror with maybe a few comedy moments in it. And now it's just become slapstick comedy. Honestly, as soon as Tom Hardy took over doing the voice, it's just been stupid. That whole movie is like, oh, it's like a piss take of Venom, honestly. There's a bit where he reveals his face again. He's doing the "We Are Venom." But he keeps doing the Venom is like a troll or something. The Venom, he's gone from like this scary, like, I'm gonna eat this guy's head, to like a troll. He's like a giant troll. He never shuts up the whole way through the movie. So he's like, Venom, 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 like that, you know. It's, oh my god, there's so many dumb parts in it. But it was nice to see Noel, you know. I've been talking about him for so long, because, you know, where we are in the general MCU is kind of, as you can imagine, you know, things have gotten viciously stale. And we're so done with the multiverse in general, and the quicker we remove ourselves from that, the better. But oh, he can't go any further, can he not? What's wrong? He's stuck or something, is he? What's this for anyway? It's like a little berry block. Maybe we can use it to climb up on something. Yeah, I think so, over here. Nice. So this is this Luigi logic, as they call it, which is very funny. You can get Luigi to do things, but he does get stuck, God bless him. So yeah, I think the multiverse stuff may still persist, at least until the end of Secret Wars. But that should be cool. Like, they could bring Null into that too. I don't know. The question is Sony? That's Sony's cinematic universe, isn't it? Which is different at MCU. They'll probably never cross over. But how cool would it be if we got like Spider-Man 4 and have it be connected to the symbiote suit? There's a very notable comic centered around Null. Null is he's the king of the symbiotes. He's stronger than Thanos. He's stronger than Doom. He's stronger than a lot. He's stronger than Galactus. He's insane. He's one of the. He's not just like you know. He's not a celestial. He's not a eternal or whatever crap you want to bring out these days. He's beyond that. He's the oldest of the old. When the world was first created, he's almost older than the Infinity Stones as well. When the world was created, he was one of the born, you know, the Void, born when the world was created. So he's very, very old. Most people just don't know him because he was kind of locked away. But yeah, he's the king of the symbiotes, and he kind of been trapped all that time. But he was also on his own planet, and his sword is so powerful. It's a piece of his own flesh. It's kind of known as the primal symbiote. It's one of his first, and that sword is so strong that it ripped off the head of a celestial. And some say, this is like speculation, but some say that the head that he ripped off is the head of Nowhere from Guardians of the Galaxy, that city that they go in. So just imagine that for a second. But the very notable comic book series he's part of is called The King in Black, because, you know, he's the king of the symbiotes. Yeah, and in that comic he was going on a murdering spree, I'll tell you that much. And it required the entirety of the Avengers to even, and you don't kill him as well. He's another one of those bad guys you just don't kill. He just gets locked away until he gets released again, you know. So you can see now we have the hammers in the game, very classic. So you time all your moves and you do better and all that good stuff. So that could be cool. We'll see. Oh, nice. I have nothing against you know, Venom. I like Venom, but I think Tom Hardy kind of phoned it in general. I think if you look at this man, God bless him, I think he's doing that usual midlife crisis that an actor goes through, where they're just going to hang out in Hawaiian shirts and get drunk and never shave and just look miserable. And that seems to be what Tom Hardy's going through right now. And that movie spends most of it in shorts and an Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, I just don't like his Venom voice. Could be better. The original Venom voice is amazing. And Tony Todd did a great job. Poor Dibble's after passing away. But yeah, it was just weird comedy stuff. So stupid. The whole bit with the horse when he turns into Venom horse, Jesus. But I mean, as you know, like if it was set as a comedy, as comedies go, then it was actually pretty good. I will give them this though. There's a problem with Marvel movies and comic book movies where we finally get to fight the villain and it lasts like a minute and a half. I'm serious. It's always the way. Go look at any of them. It's so annoying. Outside of like the big events, you know, like Thanos and that. But I will give the Venom 3 where we finally got into that final fight, and it's a bit messy and everything, but by God does it go on for the rest of the movie, so good for them. There's a lot of stupid bits as well. There's a bit where he meets this like hippie family, and there's absolutely no reason for them. They don't do anything. It's like sort of meant to teach Venom he doesn't have to kill everybody or whatever. It's so stupid. The whole thing goes on. Like I never skipped through a part so fast in my life. What's worse, it was like a really good actor they chose as well. I was like, is this guy going to end up being like a human vessel for Null or something? He's got the long hair and everything, but no. No, it was just moronic stuff. Really stupid. Anyway, it is what it is. I don't think we need that in here. We do need to heal a little bit though. Nice, so over the course of the game at the start, this is pretty much just the first couple of islands. They asked us, did we want to go after this sibling or the other sibling, and it was supposed to like change things, but now we seem to be able to go to both of them, so it's all good. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, Arkham Asylum getting a remake. I mean, it doesn't really need it, but it's just the nature of the beast. They need that money. I want Beyond Batman, that's what I want. I want Arkham Shadow as a real game instead of VR. This is what I was trying to tell people, like, I don't want VR to go away, but I most certainly don't want what has happened over the last couple of years, which is VR taking the time and resources away. So right now we have an Arkham game out that is VR only, thanks a lot, and we have a Metro game out, Metro Awakening, which is VR only, and we have a Half-Life game, which is VR only. It's fucking annoying. This is not about not being able to afford VR. I couldn't give a crap either way. I can't use VR because it makes me sick as a dog. I get motion sickness. So the whole platform is kind of worthless to me. We already had a Batman thing with the Batman computer, Batman Batcave stuff. Why they needed a whole game, I'll never know. It's so stupid. Like, why can't some VR games or some normal games get VR support, like the Resident Evil games and that? Why can't we just live like that? Yeah, they deserve their own game, but in an established series, when someone else wants to play it and you're missing out on probably millions of sales because Arkham Shadow's not available worldwide. Anyway, it is what is. Hey, far be it for me to try and help these companies not be complete morons, because I know for a fact this is cool. What's this all about? We gotta collect these, do we? That we would buy these games. Nice. Anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, these are like RPG lights, you know. You level up a little bit, you do your thing. That's about it. Pretty fun. If you like Paper Mario, you'll like this. If you like smaller RPGs, you'll love these. I don't think there's anyone who hasn't heard at least of these series. If you were like me and didn't have many home consoles for... Oh, you little shite, I was going to go invisible. Home consoles for Nintendo and just had the handhelds, and you know all these series. Honestly, I think in some cases we were even nearly better as the handhelds when you look back at Game Boy Advance and DS and 3DS and that. We were slightly even better, I think, because we'd get, like, you know, 3D Land instead of 3D World and that. The Wii U was a bit shooketh. Nice. Oh yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We saw another little nod to Wind Waker as well. Let's see if that's real. Another Wind Waker HD. Who knows? As far as I've been told, they have those ready for like a year and a half. Nintendo do this because it allows them to make sure. I think they had like Pikmin ready for almost a year of just pure polishing. So good for them. And it allows them to kind of categorically make sure that they're never, you know, go 3 months without some kind of a first party game. And it's been true, you know. I wish Sony would learn that. They will. Now they've now committed that they're only going to do single player stuff. and it was the president. This shows you how bad Sony are, but they don't know what games they have. So he just came out and said, we won't have another Concord situation, we're only going to focus on single player game, and everyone's like, yay! One problem though, they already have 2 or 3 games coming out that are multiplayer. Hello? Like, they have Fair Games, Jade Raymond's new game, and they had other stuff going on too, but I won't say too much, but they had a Twisted Metal game. So it just goes to show, like, just another moron CEO. So how do you hit this guy if you can't see him? Are you still able to do that? I guess it's gonna miss, isn't it? So you have to time it with the buttons. The hammers, no, that was easy. The hammers I find really easy because it just flashes. The jumps, I can't quite get it right. I have a little delay on Elgato, so it doesn't help, but it's more of a little small handicap rather than an issue. So we keep on playing, we keep on doing it. Nice. So yeah, we'll have this. We're in that situation again, just like with the indie games and that, where we have like 3 very nice, wholesome games or so, which is beautiful. Alright, this is the other sibling. This is Rainforest, huh? Rain. So we had Make It, and this guy is called Build It. So you can see what they're going on. They're kind of teaching us, and we're getting these lighthouse together. See, they're kind of in the shape of eyes, but also plugs. Look at those googly eyes. But yeah, that'll be a bit of fun. And then what's Tom Cruise going to do after that? He'll go back to Top Gun, of course, but like, what else? I want him to become a director. I'm kind of done with, you know, Mission Impossible 8 and Top Gun 7 and this and that, and he'll keep doing that. Alright, Jade. I think it's time. I could be much better off served as like an action director, because I think what's going to happen with all Tom Cruise, all Timothy Cruise there, I think the poor devil, he's getting old. I think he's going to attempt some absolutely radical stunt and end up getting himself either close to killed or completely killed, 100% unalive, and be like, well, at least he went out doing what he loves. And then the aliens will come and like absorb his body and spit it out again. There he is. Build it. See the way they spelled it, so funny. Nice. Said I can see my mom again. That's great. Maybe they get stuck out here. We haven't really met the villain of this story yet, which is very interesting. It seems dark and purple. We'll have to see. All the islands have been split up and we're kind of joining them together. Oh yeah. So the Cata Mushroom guy. And then we'll have Stalker 2 next week on the 20th. And a few other games as well. And then Indiana Jones. So it's not slowing down. We have some nice games until the end of the year. I think when you look across the entire year for AAA space, it has been a little bit of an odd one. Like, there's just so many delays and what ifs and where are they kind of thing, you know. But it's been far from like a bad year. I think it's just people who only play, you know, the battle royales and the multiplayer games, they're never going to be that happy, because they're dumb for just playing a couple of games. So it is what it is, you know. Like, when you ask them about Game of the Year, I don't know if they have even the right to say it, because they're like, huh? We've just been playing like Warzone and freaking Fortnite all year, you know. And I play a bit of Fortnite, and we've been playing some zombies, but you can see I can play it all, do it all, you know. Here's some Switch games. Nice. That's the way you actually game, you know. If one of these people, oh, that was a bit different. You usually start up the top kit. These guys you have to use. You can't use the hammer on it; won't reach basically. Maybe we'll get something that will allow us to throw our hammer at them. Level 5 parachute. I like that. Yeah, I can't. I'm not very good at getting the excellent on this one. Yeah, only great. See, I don't know if they want me to wait. Leave them alone. If they want me to wait till the button prompt, this is why I get confused. Is it for the button prompt, or is there going to be a flash as well, you know? See, that was excellent. I don't know. Or am I too early, too late? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? No big deal. There's little challenges you can do in the game. When the flag post hit the top, you'll level up, which is a little bit hard to realize how close you are. It's like, am I 2 battles away, 3 battles away? Who knows? There's a little snoutlet up there. See, a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, the Lego game, weirdly enough, it's definitely Sony made and all that, but it is coming to Switch as well. But interestingly enough, Sony have put it cheaper, especially for physical. It's cheaper on their platform than the Switch. Now I'm wondering, is that on purpose? And I think it's only like a $5 in the difference, but it makes a difference when you think about all the other Switch games. It's the Lego game is $70 It's 70 on the Switch. Which is a bit mad. It's a bit mad. When this game is 50. And the last couple we've got is 50. A lot of first-party Nintendo games are properly priced. The only time I've ever seen them really kind of overdo it with it is when they kind of were checking and seeing how people feel about it when they did. I think Tears of the Kingdom was 70. But yeah, I'll have to see. Okay, looks like you can kind of lighthouse that way. You can kind of switch around stuff. Interesting. This one's all rainy. It's just going to make me want to go to the bathroom. I bet I need to go to the bathroom, Bob. Oh, this looks like a big area. It's like a little boss or something. That's one of these again. So these little L tiles or M's or whatever. Obviously, it's meant to be Luigi or Mario. Those ones are interesting because you kind of have to do like a Simon Says and copy where he goes. You got to get up there first, right? We haven't got any Luigi and Mario powers yet, like in the world. You know, we just have our hammer. I can kind of control Luigi a little bit. See, I can kind of make him do this. Bam. That's baddies. That's baddie. Something tells me this is just the way back, is it? It's like a shortcut back. Let's check on the map. Like I said, you have 2 maps. No, it's not a shortcut. Okay. Which is crazy. You have 2 maps. You have map of the current island, and then you have the map of the ocean. Oh, I can't go that way. Yeah, maybe I have to do both of these, do I? But then that'll block off that. Maybe that's just the way you want to go. But yeah, like most of these games, I love how floppy and dummy they're. Most of these games, because they're RPG lights, you're kind of benefited by basically fighting everything. You don't really have to grind, but it's okay. We did find one little mini game so far. I must check it on one of the islands. Once you go to the islands, you can kind of fast travel to the other ones. It's fine. Yeah, it's basically like a hammer toss between the 2 brothers. But I will say, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. The performance is good in the game, but there is just a tiny bit of stutter sometimes. And I noticed it. I noticed it. Might just be me. The Switch is coming to the end of its life cycle, and honestly, it's been struggling for about 2 years. You know, when I play the Switch, I love it. Right, I love the convenience. I do love it, but it does make me feel like I'm playing the Xbox One. Now, it's not a bad thing. I survived half of the generation pretty much on just the Xbox One. I only got a Series X because I went for PS5. I only got a Series X like recently. But I do love that thing. It does feel good. They just did a Digital Foundry breakdown of the first Death Stranding that just came on Xbox. It was a PlayStation exclusive before that. And yeah, as you can imagine, it runs absolutely buttery smooth. It even has 1 or 2 frames of dips every now and then, like, you know, every one little area, and it's exactly where it does it in PS5. So you can see that the transference of the Decima engine, which he uses, Kojima uses, is 1-to-1. You know, the question is, will we see something with the PS5 Pro? I do think that over, like, say from the end of 2025 to like 2028, it's going to be a little bit rough for Xbox. Because I think that's when the PS5 Pro will show its muscle. But this is where the Xbox have a huge boon up their sleeve, where they're actually going to start the next gen early. That's as far as I've been told, where they're going to be like, yeah, you might have the PS5 Pro, but how about a brand new generation? So they're basically, what they're doing is they're counting on what they did with the 360. The Xbox 360, the Xbox original did really well, but it wasn't exactly capturing the nation. You know, it had a lot of diehards and Halo was huge, but it just wasn't quite up to like PS2 standards. So they went and brought out the 360 early, and it ended up being one of the greatest clever moves that Xbox have ever done. And they haven't made a move like that since, you know. It allowed them to start the generation early and become the only next gen console on the market, which then allowed them to get a multitude of exclusives without even trying. Basically, Bioshock, Mass Effect, and some of the first party stuff like Gears and that was all there ready to go. So that's why pretty much everybody jumped onto that bandwagon. And it was very clever, and it was a great system. Like, we did not, of course, enjoy the Red Ring of Death, but it is what it is. Nice, so he goes to his little block and then you got to go to yours. As far as I know, it's not timed, but I think if you fall down, then it's over. Oh, it is timed. I just seen it. Just seen it wibble bobble. I didn't know that. You've definitely more than enough time, even with my very bad platforming. It's pretty cool. Nice, you don't need to bump into your boy. So they're kind of fun too. It's always just a little bit of a struggle for me to get used to the buttons again. Not gonna lie. I'm thinking of I can get a really cool spurious Switch Pro type controller. I want to see does it work on the Switch 2 first. But it has programmable buttons, and they're really clever. What they've done is they have decided to not put any of the button faces on the buttons. You know, so at first you're like, well, I can't recognize the buttons. That's kind of the point. So what it'll do is, oh my god, how did I not fall? So for gobshites like me who can't seem to get on board with the buttons, why is it always like slightly to the off a bit? Oh my god, if I mess up here. Oh, look at this, look at all these coins. Nice. Nice. Can we make this? Oh, looks like we have to. Wow! Oh, what was that about? Oh my god, that was a terrible. I hate that. Used to happen in some of the newer Crash Bandicoots. I couldn't tell where the coins were. That sucks. Oh well. Look, in fairness, now we're absolutely spoiled for coins. Okay, so we're getting all these buttons. I see what's going on. Nice. Did that not look like I was going to jump and hit that? Also over the weekend, Saturday. Yeah, I seen that. What's the story with that? That was out of nowhere. That's not like Disney Day or anything. Just another D23. Interesting. I was set in Brazil, right? Which is very cool. I love that they're able to do that. I wish E3 would do that every year. It should be moving around. I don't care if they don't have the space or the money or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a crap. This thing of like everyone have to ship themselves off. Like Americans shouldn't have to go to Amsterdam for TwitchCon. I know they have one in San Diego, but you know what I mean? It should be in a different country every year. Also, just like, you know, Olympics or anything like that, a World Cup, it would be a boon, you hope, to each of those countries, no? Right? Like we're not completely stupid here, are we? Share the wealth. Anyway, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know what's going on with that Florence one or whatever her name is, but it's like a running joke where she can't seem to show up, so they're doing cardboard cutouts of her. Not to be mean to the girl around, but she's not exactly massive star power, is she? Like I don't think there's lads falling over themselves over Florence, you know? With her crazy smoker's voice and her Karen haircut, I don't know. But that's just me. Maybe they do. And then, like, isn't she already kind of fumbling around with Andrew Garfield? I don't know, I don't think guys really care too much. Oh my god, we got a Toad! What the hell is a Toad doing here? I wonder will we see any new people. Look, a Toad! I know Mario Luigi when I see him. Oh, where is this place? Doesn't like Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, we haven't even seen Bowser yet. I don't think Bowser is going to be the big bad guy, but you never know. He was kind of the comedy relief, but we're very early on, you know. We're still just kind of doing the first couple of missions. We'll see. I don't know who the villain is. We definitely dark purple, and it seems to be some kind of a battery thing, you know. So if bioluminescence and all that is going to be a sort of energy source, then maybe the battery is connected to the batteries or something. I don't know. There were 3 of us searching the forest, but we got separated. But yeah, it was interesting. I noticed they changed all the logos for all the movies, and everyone's having a conniption. They're basically like really poor fonts. They're going for that basic fonts, kind of like how Remedy do it for their games. They use like Impact and Comic Sans, but they do it so well it's very foreboding. Here's this Luigi logic, which is so funny. It gives an excuse for Luigi to do something else, you know. It's getting cold now. It's getting cold. So what's up? Is he going to stretch? Usually stretch up to climb up here. So what are we going to do? What's he going to do? Yeah, we get that you can't reach. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, he's doing... That was basically like a Yoshi flutter jump. That was awesome. Bonk. Now, can you reach down and pick me up? No, he's going to do this himself. But yeah, it's nice to see it. Like, the Thunderbolts, I still stand by this, that they're going to be the new Avengers. I've been talking for a while that I thought that we would get the young Avengers and have them kind of slot in, you know, with Kate Bishop and Ironheart and all these others, you know. But I think they're kind of sort of keeping that to TV land, which is okay. So I think if you look at Thunderbolts, it has Thunderbolts has a star at the end, or an asterisk, if you like to call it that. And basically what that means is it means more information, you know. And they haven't revealed what that is. So I think when the movie is over, now stand by this, write this down. Like you can cash this at the bank, right? When the movie is over, when the credits roll, it's going to flash the Thunderbolts, remove the asterisk, and then just go the new Avengers. I'm telling you, they're going to say that because we have this massive like Secret War stuff coming on, you know, Battle World. We have all this stuff coming, yet we have next to no Avengers. Captain America, poof, gone. Iron Man, gone. Like, who's left of the original team? I wouldn't be surprised if, like, we have Captain America Brave New World coming up with Red Hulk, and he's not going to be able to kill Red Hulk, you know, sorry, but ain't no vibranium is going to be able to stop him. So the only person that can stop Red Hulk is our own Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, and he could end up being killed, we'll see. If it doesn't lead into some Planet Hulk stuff, then what the hell's the point of all this? Honestly, I'm still kind of sour that they didn't evolve Hulk and Black Widow's relationship. I thought that was amazing. It was so left field, you know. In fact, she was scared of him in the original Avengers, you know, because she was the one brought in, and it was a really cool idea for a love story, you know. But because those movies are there to sell toys and kind of kids movies, they didn't want to do it that much. But it really sucks. I would have absolutely doubled down on that. We kind of already got like Wanda and Vision and stuff. They're such great movies, you know. I will say I give Age of Ultron too much shit. I really do. I think it's because it spends so much time setting up Quicksilver and Wanda, almost for no point, a little bit, but yeah. Ultron is amazing, like, he is a great villain. He's almost number 2 to me to Thanos, honestly. But yeah, here we go, so we're going to toss him. Okay, this must be our first Mario and Luigi power. Good. But, oh, look at this. Yeah! And if I throw him up there, nice. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I give Ultron Age of Ultron a lot of crap. I do. Mainly because it starts with one of the coolest action scenes, and then it just slows to a crawl afterwards. I think the problem I have with Age of Ultron is how similar it is to Iron Man 3, and how the whole movie is just like, bad Tony, bad, and slap him on the wrist, you know. I mean, Ultron has to be born somehow. I get that, but yeah. But yeah, as I said, Ultron's a great villain. The entire like puppet string and the whole Pinocchio thing, absolutely incredible. Some of the best storytelling. And then Civil War is fine. I really do feel like it was pushed just to get Spider-Man in there, but it's very good. I mean, if you watch closely, every Avengers movie, they're fighting each other. So it was to build up to a Civil War made 100% sense. They were just fighting. They're, you know, they all considers themselves gods amongst humans, so it's just egos. So it's really good. So we'll see. Like to try and replace something like that is impossible. But the new Avengers or Thunderbolts, anything, it could be cool. We'll see how things go. I think right now they're in recovery mode because of the state of Kang and the state of everything else. The Phase 4 really did a lot of damage. So I do believe that what they're doing now is they're racing very fast. They're pulling a DC. You gotta be careful. They're racing fast towards trying to get the Fantastic Four and X-Men out there as quick as possible, because they truly are the next phase. And we'll see. Like, the cool thing about Fantastic Four is Reed Richards, and then their son as well. He is so important to the overall timeline of everything else. Not even multiverses. I'm talking about entire cosmos. And there's even like stories of an evil Reed Richards, you know. So you could take it any way you want. It's really cool. The possibilities are endless when you actually get the Fantastic Four right. Makes me so sad, you know. The thing about Fantastic Four, it's kind of mean, but really, outside of Mr. Fantastic, the other three aren't that important. But my God, if we live in a world where we can get Mark Ruffalo's Hulk fighting the Thing, that'd be super fun too, you know. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. We could have a funny little storyline or a quip between Captain America and Johnny Blaze, you know. I don't know. I suppose we kind of already got that in Deadpool and Wolverine, but yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. Can we not carry this guy back too? Yeah, we're gonna have to put something there. Okay. Yeah, so interesting times for sure. What else did they show off? I only saw the Thunderbolts. Did they show something else off? Let me think. Wasn't a whole lot to show off, was there? Come on, let's be honest. They're kind of they're really sketchy. They've gone and said they were going to do like 2 movies a year, 1 show. Now they're going back on their word, and now they've said that can't pass here. How come I was able to pass the other Toad? What the hell are you talking about? That's really annoying. I notice how sensitive that is. Might need to fix that. Now they've gone and said they're going to do 3 movies and 2 shows. Or maybe it was 2 movies and 3 shows. I can't even remember anymore. Can't get up there either. Maybe I can put the Toad on this block and he's heavy enough. No offense. Okay, cool. That's exactly what you need to do. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. I don't want them biting over more than they can chew. It's all just a money thing. They don't care about what the audience likes or doesn't like. It's just money. I'm not trying to be mean around, but you gotta understand. It's not for the fans, by the fans, blah blah blah. You really need to understand that. Same with Sony and all them. This is just a money thing. It's like, how much can we get away with? Can I pass this here? No. Oh, I can. There we go. What's he gonna do? He's gonna put it there so he can climb up. Nice, right. Just give it a ball with you, bro. Mario, please bring that toad over here too. I tried that. You wouldn't let me. Little shites. Yeah, I don't want DC or Marvel to go away. I just want them to do right. I also heard there's going to be a new Star Wars trilogy. What do you think about that? They're going to try and do 10 and 12. God help us. 10 to 12. To be 10, 11, 12. Now we've known for a while that oh no, that's what that's all about. That we were supposed to get a new Ray movie. Daisy Ridley basically kind of confirmed that it was part of her contract, I think, where it's like, I'll do this, but you owe me one kind of thing. And she wanted to do a movie, sort of standalone, and get Finn back in there, John Boyega, because he didn't really get enough love at all. And I absolutely agree. That should be done more of it like a Star Wars Strange Tales thing or something, you know? Not a whole trilogy. Honestly, unless there's a hold up or something's very wrong, I thought we were moving into the golden era. We were going to go back to the High Republic, which would be super back in the past. It would be the golden era of the Jedi, and you would see basically, okay, that's what that is. You'd see the rise of the Sith, you know, when they were really messed up, the Dark Plagueis days. Be really cool. Bring more of the Knight brothers and sisters as well. Diddle-dee-dee. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. Captain America. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Like, Jesus Christ, Sam Washington, right? He's paid his due time and time again. I always felt like he was treated like half a dude with as the Falcon, you know? It's not fair. Same way I feel about Don Cheadle as War Machine. He got the bad end of the stick, you know? The guy who played him beforehand turned into a weirdo radical. I can't remember what his name was. Good actor as well. I remember him, like, he was in like Hustle and Flow and stuff. But it just sucks that they just spend too much time online. Celebrities have always got like a 50-50 shot of turning into weirdos every time. It's either stuff you know or stuff you don't know till later and they get cancelled. It's just boredom. They have too much money. They don't drive anywhere. They don't do anything. Half of them, if they have any common sense, they'll get into philanthropy and charity, but yet they have managers and assistants to do all that stuff. So they're just bored. So they end up spending too much time online, or going to weird parties with baby oil, or going to weird islands, or getting into weird cults and religions, you know. Please don't idolize celebrities. Please don't. Don't idolize streamers. Don't idolize anyone. Don't even idolize your parents, because they're there to teach you. You don't want to fall into their mistakes or be pushed in a certain way because they say so. You want to idolize yourself. And remember, like, big up yourself. You know, it's the start of the week. You're good people. You can get stuff done. You're going to have challenges. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. That's part of life. You just keep growing from these experiences. Don't let them knock you down. You're going to have bad days, but you can't have good days unless you get past those bad days. So that's just the way it is. Hello, my little toad friends. You can see, once again, they don't let them experiment with the toad design again. This is a weird thing that happened over the course of the Wii U, where Nintendo started to bottle up and get really possessive of all their franchises. So even that's why Paper Mario fell apart. That's why everything fell apart. They've been getting a little bit better these days, but you can see what's really going on. What's wrong is it's got to do with things like the movie and the theme park. So what they're doing is they're doubling down, making sure that people know that, hey, this is Donkey Kong. This is what a Toad looks like. This is what Mario and Luigi look like. This is what Princess Peach looks like, you know? Something that we've all already known since, you know, the 80s and 90s, but that's not what's going on. So they're so afraid of becoming... It kind of reminds me of what's going on with Disney in a way as well. But it is what it is. I just don't want them to miss opportunities or ruin things just because of that idea. Like right now, we're going to have an event for Super Nintendo World for Donkey Kong's part. It's ready to be unveiled. And Donkey Kong is going to be celebrating 30 years, or maybe it's 35 years. No, I think it's 30 years. And I hear that they're going to do a lot. Obviously, we're going to get Donkey Kong Country HD, but there's been a long since rumor of them doing a 3D one. Might have been cancelled, might have been shelved, who knows? We haven't had a 3D Donkey Kong game since Donkey Kong 64, which a lot of people consider to be a pile of crap. But anyway, Link Dead Island, we'll do that. I'd love to see Chris Nolan, Tom Cruise make a movie. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think that'd be a lot of button heads though, would it? That's two very big people. And Tom Cruise would want to be directorial and he'd want to be the guy in charge of stunts and that. And then we know how Chris Nolan is. He's definitely very action focused. He wasn't always action focused, you know. But my goodness. He's the thing about Christopher Nolan, love the dude, but he's so close to jumping the shark. I think Tenet was almost like his jump the shark moment. I think it's caused him to kind of refocus, hopefully. I still think his best movie overall package is Interstellar. But some of his older stuff is just fantastic as well. He's better story writing back then. That's just my opinion. You know, when you go and watch fucking Memento and stuff like that. Tenet is just a mess. It's not even that difficult a premise, it's just told irresponsibly. That's the only word for it. It's another sign of an editor being up his own arse, and you see this a lot. You see this a lot with AAA space as well, like the state of The Last was Part 2 and that. If they bring out another game like that, imagine if they put imagine if Uncharted was like that. Like graphically and gameplay there's still sound, but story writing's gone through the pisser. Can you believe it? Like since The Last was Part 2, what was it, 2019, early 2020, whichever it was, we haven't seen diddly squat. Nearly 5 years with nothing. Just nothing but remakes and remasters. Disaster. If it wasn't for the show, Naughty Dog would fall off the map. That's my god honest truth right there. The show is very good though. They're very, very lucky. How do you think, like, they want to do like a God of War show? They're trying to do Borderlands is a disaster. They're trying to do a lot of stuff. What do you think of any of that stuff? Have you watched any of it? What do you think? It gets to that kind, you know, once you go into the Christmas season, winter season, there's a lot of big movies to come out, and then you get that kind of vibe of what's coming next year. I get it, I do, I get it. Nice. I've freaking hangnails, man. Been so good with my food and water. I'm still getting hangnails. It's just a sign of the cold weather. I hate hangnails with a passion. Usually means your immune system's taking a hit. I think with me it's more like rubbing off genes and rubbing off things, and then also you nice, got it. You also be picking at them. That's one of my worst habits. Pulling skin. Jesus! Nice. The game kind of told us to grab a level or two, and I think me just fighting everything has kept me on the level. Look how powerful the hammers are. What I did do was I bought some of the other hammers, but you get some for free too. It makes a difference, it does. Yeah. The casting choice for the new Nolan movie. Oh god, I hope it's good. You know how I feel about Tom Holland. He's extremely mid. The same with Timothy Chalamet. This is what you gotta understand. These are the new kids on the block, not the band, but this is the new generation of actors. Do you think these guys stand up? Do you think a Tom Holland could be like a Daniel Craig? Do you think there could be any of the greats, you know? I don't think we've seen an era of great actors in about fucking 30 years, I'll be honest with you. Because what in the name of Jesus Christ is going on out there? And we're being led to believe that, like, somebody like, what's that gobshite's name, Kylo Ren? Adam something, I don't know, fuck, I don't even memorize these idiots' names. I hate that dude anyway. We're meant to believe that he's some great actor with great acting chops. What's wrong with movies is they are completely reliant on the stupid crap that is the Oscars and the Golden Globes and all that. So just because you win there, even though we know full well that there's an absolute amount of favoritism and cheating that goes on, that it just cements your career, do you know what I mean? Same with the Grammys as well. It's like we could hand out 1 Grammy per artist and everybody might be able to get something. Or we can give one artist 13 Grammys, you know? What the fuck is the point of that? There's so many people to get missed out on. So much great music. I hate that system. And it's the same with the Golden Globes. and the Academy Awards. I hate that stuff. Share the wealth. Do you think they give a crap? Have you ever watched like a Cribs? Have you ever watched any of these things? They have little glass areas for their awards, but they're never pulled out. You have them on show. They don't care. And some of them, I remember back in the day, I'm nearly sure it was like, oh man, it was like, it was some of the old Cribs anyway, and he had this stuff on the floor. He literally had the awards on the floor. So I'm sorry to say, but they don't give a crap. They don't. They just want their careers to keep moving forward. Yeah, what is that guy's name? I don't like that guy anyway. And like I haven't seen Megapolis yet, but Jesus, Adam Driver. There we go. Adam Drive himself to acting school or something. It's one thing whether he can act or not, but have a bit of emotion. Look at that, he came back so fast. Jeez. Yeah, have a bit of emotion, have a bit of screen presence. Oh no! So if they do hit Luigi accounts, wow, I didn't notice that because they've been spacing through them for a while. That's interesting. Oh damn, here he goes. Oh, I just missed it. Love the way like he's headbutting, but it's very slowly. It's very cute. Anyway, I know I give out actors more often than not. That's the truth. I don't mind. I do not mind that. Because at the end of the day, I have to sit here and watch some of these with ever long movies. 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. By God, if you're going to sit there and waste my time, I will absolutely critique you, you know. You don't need to be a professional for that. Nice. There's a lot of critics out there that I don't really think that you need to be a professional to be one, you know, kind of. Oh, nice. I failed that one. I always mess it up because you press A to start his stuff, but then you press B afterwards. Confusing. Level 8. What happens when you get this? Nice. Some kind of. What is that? The rank up. Okay. Every time you rank up, you can choose a rank up bonus. Cool. Make yourself even stronger. More bonuses become available as you keep ranking up. You won't be able to select every bonus though, and you can change your mind early. So pick wisely. Okay, choose the bonus. Works best for you. Okay. This is cool. Now I was wondering would they give us this choice. Oh, look at all this. Boomerang. Cool. Look, they're all like named after like the levels and stuff, and the pickups. The gear slot 1 grants another slot for equipping gloves and accessories. It's so good. How many can I pick? Does it say which one? Stash up. Quick level increases XP for defeating enemies by 20%. See, realistically, that's the one you should go for. Then you can get more levels, so you can pick more rank up bonuses, you know. How many can I pick? Just says select one, yeah. I don't know what stash does yet. Nothing for attack, you notice that? Then it says another one for equipping gloves and grants another slot for equipping gloves and accessories. So that's like 2 for 1. Wow. Wow. So that would let us. Equipping gloves, I believe, is defense, I want to say. Quick leveling would be the way to go, though. Let's just go gear. It's okay. It's alright. We don't need to level up that fast. Alright, grants another. Yeah. Perfect. That's pretty cool. It's like, oh. Nice. Alright. So it looks like there might be like 30 odd levels or something. That's pretty good. Pretty big game. I like that. I love that these games are only like 50 bucks because it allows me as a streamer to experiment and buy as many as I want while having fun, you know. So I ain't waiting up for no review codes, let me tell you. Nintendo are already picky enough as is. So I just do my thing, you know. Like right now, like this week, you know, I got like Stalker 2 is on Game Pass. I love you Xbox for that. So that allows me to get Lego and Dragon Quest. I wouldn't bother, you know. I can even just say, fuck, I'll get one as a little birthday present. I'm not too fussed. I don't really do birthday stuff. Like I honestly don't care. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a birthday cake. That's fine. I just don't like people fussing over me. I'm the opposite. My love language is giving gifts, not receiving them. I'm a giver. No, I just don't. I don't like the fuss, especially around Christmas. But I like to. What I do usually for my birthday on stream though, so I like to just say feck it and play a game I like. Nice. Yeah, I think Out of all the Disney stuff, Marvel, I don't think will ever really go away or fall that much. Even like we've seen, it can have a bad period but still come back, and it will come back. But I don't think Star Wars has the same luxury. Honestly, Star Wars right now has been on top of the world with the TV shows, I think. Yeah, the Accolade got a lot of little angry boys out there, but welcome to the world, you know. These red guys are not different than the blue ones, so they're hitting you even when they're flying over your head, which is odd, to say the least. Nice. Now, the reason why Mario's leveling up before Luigi is you got a few fights in there as Mario on his own. Maybe Luigi will get a few on his own to balance things out. Also, he died in a couple of matches from me because they were spawning these very angry big pigs and they were kind of one-shotting me there for a bit. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Switch 2 whenever it does. It kind of just biding me time now. I'll be trading in this Switch, whatever they'll give me for it. It was an OG one. Like, the kids don't even really care about Switches now. They want the Switch Lite, you know. They want that on the go, not realizing how awkward it is to try and plug the fucking thing in. But yeah. So I don't think they care too much. Hup. I like this. Very simple. Very simple. Nice! Alright, we haven't really fought like a boss or anything yet. Maybe soon. Alright, damn, I hate when to do that. Everything's on the same button. What kind of world is this we're living in? I was gonna buy a new controller because I'm having issues with drift, like everything else this generation of consoles. But now I've seemed to have found a fix, so we'll just leave it, you know. I'm really not about the mind of wanting to buy any new peripheral or anything console-wise when we're on the cusp of a new one, you know. Even the games alone, I can see people kind of waited for PS5 Pro to play certain games. I'm like, was it worth the wait? Absolutely not. The only thing I've noticed about them is they're like, oh, I can play games in basically quality and performance mode. So sometimes it's like 4K, but the problem is it's still that PSSR, so you can call it 4K native, but it's still not. It's very close to it though. It's like 98% there. So it's good. I mean, it's still a step in the right direction, just for not for that price, you know. And then the PS4 enhanced stuff, like I watched a dude live on stream show the difference, and you couldn't tell. It's literally, it's like if you were using a camera and you had a filter and you moved the sharpness up a little bit. That's about it. Not to be mean, I'm not trying to tread all over these things. I just want these companies to do better. There's a lot of things to love about PlayStation. There's a lot of stuff to love about Xbox, and there really is a lot to love about Nintendo as well. They've all got good things going on. In a perfect world, if they weren't so greedy, you would afford and buy them all, you know. Enjoy yourself. I do think the next generation is going to hedge their bets on handheld, you know, and the quickest one to do it. Switch 2 will already do great, but, you know, Steam Deck 2, I could see us getting that before 2030, you know. There was rumours of it coming early, but they've had to kind of come out and mention that they're not going to do it that early. And the reason being is they want a generational leap. Like, Valve know what they're doing, you know. They always have and always will. As much as the Switch has revolutionized handhelds, I would still argue that the Steam Deck is what's made it a mainstay, you know. Nintendo are cool. Nintendo are always in their own corner. They iterate. The other two usually copy, you know, when we had the Wii remote control, then the PS Move and the Kinect. That kind of crap, you know. They do that stuff all the time. Nowadays it's like the gyro and all that. But they still stay in their corner with 150 million sales, so they're fine, you know. I think, for me, they're neither first, second or third. They're in a whole category of their own. And it's a great thing. It's important, you know. And yes, that really does mean that 60 or 70% is from kids, you know. I see it that it is, you know. People don't want to say it, but I see it. I literally see it. In America, that would probably be closer to 50-50, you know. Adults and kids buying Nintendo products. But over here in Europe, it's like 80 to 90% kids. Like, I'm serious. Like, you go ask any of them in my chat and other people's chat, if they're from the UK or Ireland and that, or even mainland Europe, they don't know Nintendo licenses or products or much of anything. It just wasn't as big. Sega really had a foothold over here. more than anything. We were a Sega nation. Sega, and you might say, like, how'd that work out for you? That's a good point. Alright, so now what you need to do is, we've kind of done all this. What I want to know is, they spoke of them, and she built a hammer for us, but she spoke about, maybe it's down here. When we get both of them together, maybe we gotta talk to his mom or something. Mika tells me she's gonna open her very own shop, so she wants to help out. Like, okay. Yeah, so where's this shop of accessories? Let's check in on Mario's gear. Mario! Where is it? Oh, no gear. Gloves and accessories. Oh no, they're just classed as one. That's so clever. Little shite. So I thought I was opening up two of those gloves and accessories. Oh well, it's not a big deal. What's this do? Can be sold for low price. Makes you more likely to be targeted by enemies. Ooh. Power by 5%. No, we can sell that and buy something else. That sucks, I thought. So I should have picked level up faster. It's all good. Look at these cute little things. Nothing here, let's play tag. Oh. This must be where shops are gonna appear. Isn't it cool that the little ship we're on, oh, here we go, is actually having its own little home, little area. So yeah, next year is gonna be crazy. Like PS5, they will try and pop off, you know. We know Ghost of Tsushima too. Whether they'll try and call it DEI or whatever. Do you notice as soon as they announced they had a woman in it, they all went from best game of the generation to meh. I'm like, just grow up. Grow the hell up. It's gonna be great. And then Death Stranding 2, and then who knows what else, you know? Probably another live service game, I'd say. So that'll be decent enough. Maybe Venom as well, who knows? I think that'll be great. If they can get at least 2 big AAA games out next year, that seems to be the best you can expect out of Sony. You usually only get about 1. But, you know, people look at this year and they're like, oh, wasn't that big for them, but we still got like Astro Bot and all the third-party ones that they bought, and even Lego Horizons. And I get you, that is still first-party stuff, but come on now, let's be real, like, you know, whether you like them or not, like, it's no Spider-Man 2 and God of War Ragnarok now, is it? Is it? Like, I wasn't overly impressed with either of their story, you know. The stories of both of those games is like a solid 8 out of 10. But the rest of the game is unbelievable, you know. Like, the improvements, the web wings of Spider-Man 2 is worth the purchase alone. And then God of War Ragnarok, like, yeah, like, I don't spoil too much, but there's a lot of cool things in it. You have to just get through a really horrifically slow, bad start of that game. And it just picks up and it never really slows down. And it's a bad ending too. But the middle of God of War Ragnarok is very good. Alright, you gotta do something. They're right. We need, please save Rumble Island. So this might be our little boss. Rumble Island has been reconnected so you can get there with that pipe. Yeah, we got a little fast travel now. I've been doing that. Look like little apples, don't they? Loads of movies. Yeah, dude, yeah. Even ones we don't know yet. Love to see Chris know. Yeah, IMAX for it. Yeah, you're a big fan of all that kind of bells and whistles, for sure. I don't know. Would you be able to even like tell me what the difference is between like IMAX and normal digital, like normal 4K? Because I couldn't exactly break it down for you. I couldn't. The only thing I ever noticed is like that it's like a wider screen or something. That's about it. Because whenever it's non-IMAX, it's like big black bars. Actually, I think IMAX itself has black bars everywhere. Nice. Just a large format, yeah. Just a larger screen. Dolby Atmos. Yeah, but that's audio, you know. That's Dolby Atmos. What's IMAX? IMAX. Because we know like they need special IMAX cameras, you know. We know all this stuff. But what does it actually mean? Like, what's the bread and butter? Like, break it down. Break it down. Is it like 12K? It changes in certain scenes to capture the IMAX. Yeah. You're getting there. What does IMAX actually mean, though? Not even just what the word means. What is it? What does it fundamentally? Because this is what I truly believe. As much as people love their movies and go watch them and all this, I actually don't think. Same with TVs. I don't think people have a fucking clue what they're talking about or what they're watching. They're just pissing out like verbatim, just crap that they've heard online. You know. I really do. Same with like Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic for games and movies. I don't think people care. They just swallow an opinion from a YouTuber or a reviewer and then just spew it as their own stuff. And it's not like a knock against them. I'm just showing you the difference between the power of influencers and that. That's about it. To capture the action. But what does it mean? What is it like? What's the actual bread and butter? What is it? What does it boil down to? You know, Dolby Atmos is audio, so we know IMAX has got to do with screen. It's just a larger screen, is it? Is it the seats? Is that it? Is it the seats? Is it the 4K seats? Nice. Fallout, where Ethan drives the bike through streets of Paris, helicopter chase. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I just wanted to know what IMAX means. Not even like the words, not an abbreviation. It's just a fancy word, really, you know. I think as far as I know, what I kind of know is of IMAX is, as I said, like it's like 12K. It's filmed on like 12K picture. So you capture more pixel density and high definition range. That's all I know. But I could be wrong too. Who knows? But I'm just asking for the layman terms of it. Not to try and catch you out or anything. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I just want to know, does the layman know what the hell what they're getting themselves into, what they're watching? Or is it all just force-fed? Like, you go into a TV shop, right? And you listen to that bullshit that they come out with. They stand you beside a TV, and the complete and utter dog water that comes out of their mouth. They're just spewing off a script that they've learnt that is just complete and utter crap. This is why I hold the whole TV stuff in such a strange regard, you know. Same with monitors. Like, trust me, I have a little curved monitor here. I saw one studio they were leaving, and they had an ultra wide monitor that was going to be thrown in the trash. And I'm telling you, the width of it was like 4 foot. I'm serious. It was unbelievable. And they were just going to throw it away. And it really just proved yet again how we are just a nation of consumers. And this is why you have the entire like country covered in all these wasted clothes, and then you have a garbage island that is out at sea, and then you have electronics and everything been broken down. It's madness. Now we get to pick something for him. Let's go, Luigi. What should we give him? I gotta give him the gears as well. We'll keep them together. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to knock at you or anything. I'm always interested to see what the average person knows, you know, the layman. People think that's like a derogatory term. It's not. It just means like the everyday person and how they would explain something in common speech. Layman terms. Instead of buzzwords, instead of trying to talk about liquid diodes and that, you know, liquid crystal diodes. Trust me, like, as I've said before, I have a brother who's into TVs and that. I have heard every goddamn buzzword between LCD, plasma, OLEDs, fucking micro OLEDs. Trust me, I know. Oh, I know. That's why I wouldn't call myself informed or educated on it. I would call myself annoyed at. It's just the consumer crap. It's the same thing. It'll happen every. Trust me, I'm fucking on this planet 36 years. I have seen it all. I've seen the state of things. Every console, every phone manufacturer, every TV and monitor, computer. It's just all crap. Oh, he was hiding underneath. What a stinker. He was hiding underneath. So yeah, it's interesting, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we just want the cool stuff, right? You know, there's nothing wrong with wanting that. We just want cool things. We want distractions from life. Hell yes. At this point, it is like, maybe it's not fully 12K, I don't know, but we don't see it in as that, you know what I mean? We don't see that. At most of us are lucky to have 4K. It's not about like, oh, your eyes can't perceive past 60 frames. That's besides the point. In some cases that is right though. It's to each their own. Honestly, I stand by wholeheartedly that our stupid quest for 8K, 12K and 240 hertz and all this are actually slowly destroying our eyes because we're constantly readjusting. Constantly. And if you're going from that peak to anything less than that, you're then adjusting back down. Hell yes. Yeah, I think we just want the new cool thing, right? You know, and for most people it's the new cool expensive thing, because expensive to them means self-worth, means that they can afford it, you know. That's all that is. And that's a whole, don't even get me started on that kind of stuff. That's a whole other mess. Self-worth connected to material objects. But anyway, that's a whole different mess. And what a mess it is, boys and girls. Have you paid attention to any of the big streamers? They have cars they can't drive, watches they can't read because they don't know analog, they only know digital. They have fucking necklaces that they can barely wear because their fashion sense is shit. They're wearing Supreme clothes that they can't spell Supreme. They have Gucci stuff where they couldn't even pronounce Gucci when they were a kid, you know what I mean? Or like, Gookie poo! And the list goes on and on. But yeah, that's besides the point. That's just dumb celebrity stuff. Celebrities have been dumb since the dawn of time, and they won't stop. Won't stop till I get enough. Chum. Anyway. Predict the future. Miles Morales will enter live action after Spider-Verse 3. I hope so. I hope so. I think what should happen is whatever happens with the next Spider-Man movie, be it the symbiote or whatever, I think Tom Holland should either bow out, die, or kind of retire or something. The thing is, just like Robert Downey Jr. with I should have bought some more gear. Maybe I can. With Iron Man, I think a lot of them worry and wonder like, what is next? You know, like what is next? And like people forget, but Robert Downey Jr.'s career outside of Iron Man was not bustling. He did the fucking Doctor Dolittle movie, was a pile of shite, right? And then he did the Sherlock Holmes stuff, which actually were good, but did not need like 3 movies or whatever they were, you know. But were good. Actually, were good though. I will say, I enjoyed part of them. He fit it well. But oh, look at that jump power. That's very good. Nice. So what you can do is sell some of this. We got some of the so-so hammers just out and about, so that was good. So-so. I don't want to buy too much of this stuff because we'll probably go to the next area. Nice. Lovely. So Tom Holland, like, you know, what the hell else would he do? What else? I mean, the Uncharted, you could get 3 of the Uncharted out of it. Ain't no doubt about that. Nothing will stop Sony from that. Could absolutely get 3 Uncharted movies. Jeez, they don't sell for much, do they? Alright, thank you. How do you feel? You all set? Yeah, notice that they really want you. Yeah, they want you to be ready. They sell items. You might find something useful in their stock. One last thing. It's about your level. I've been working towards raising it. Don't take on a big boss until your level's higher. Oh. The games usually don't do that, so they really want you to be ready. Nice. Capture the action. Nice. Peter Parker can train to Miles Morales as a mentor. Nice. Or the other way around, right? Would it be, you don't, oh, you do it that way, would you? It's always been Peter training Miles, but do you think it'd be the other way around? They're around the same age, though, right? At this point, Tom Holland, and if you were to say like Spider-Verse, they're around the same age. Who knows, man? Wonder who's gonna play Miles Morales. Who should play Miles Morales? Who do you think? Like, do you know? Do you know of any really good, young, early 20s black actors? Do you? Probably not. You probably couldn't count them on one hand, I'll tell you that much. So the only real thing I think they should do there is go for a relative unknown, just like they did with Tom Holland. I do think they should go for a relative unknown. Tom Holland was kind of unknown. The only movie I remember him in was what was it called? The Incredible? No, what was it called? It was basically that tsunami movie. I always forget the name of it. The Indescribable. Well, it's a name. I can't remember what the hell it is. The Impossible. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's a really good movie, and he's really good at it. He's just a kid in it, you know, but it's a great movie. It's very messed up. I think that's the most visceral. Like, every now and then you get those kind of disaster movies or based on real disaster movies, and you're like, oh god, this is just crap. It's a Jared Butler vehicle, you know. But no, that movie's great. Like, the bit where they get, like, tossed about underwater with the current and they get like stabbed by debris and cut and everything, it's so well done, and you like, no one ever thinks about that, like you are getting tossed around like a pinball. So it's so well done. And then the bit where everyone gets lost in the confusion and his mother is going in for operation and she's like, can you go help other people? And then he's in a country he can't speak the language, so he comes back and his mother is gone. She's been transferred from a ward to a different operating table, and he's lost her after finding her. So that's how it happens, you know. It really is bad luck, and then then how they kind of found each other was a bit too serendipitous. But anyway, it is what it is. It must be good luck, bad luck. But that's how it happens, you know? That's how it happens. Look at this dude. But yeah, he was very good in that movie. As such a small kid, you know? During the middle part of the movie, Naomi Watts is like, you know, on death's door, and Ewan McGregor is kind of out. He does a lot of stupid things in that movie. I couldn't believe it. There's a bit where he hands his children off to strangers that he kind of befriended, and then almost loses them forever because they get put on a random, you know, orphan child bus. I couldn't believe he did that. I would have, you know, glued those children to my chest. You know what I mean? To my hip. I'd never let them out of my sight. Like, I know the concept was I need to go look for my wife and other child, and I can't while I have two very young boys, sick boys, but whatever. No, that doesn't matter. I don't care. I wouldn't ever let them out of my sight again. You fool of a tuck. Anyway, can we get any gear here at all? No, maybe it was in that shop, was it? Under gloves. Sometimes I miss that by not going left and right. Yeah, so he's very good in that. So he holds up the middle of the movie. He ends up finding his brothers and all this stuff. It's such a great movie. Go watch it, The Impossible. I think it's on YouTube. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, he doesn't have them. So gloves and accessories. I'm trying to remember where we did find them. I think it was on another island. Or our very own island. I definitely had some gear, because you can see I added a little bit. The power. I'm trying to remember where I got them. The power! Yeah, we got build the gloves. No, maybe we just got those for free. Make it. Mr. Mika. Anyway. The Final Reckoning, yeah. I know, hear me out. Jaden Smith. He has gone a bit older. And he's gone a little bit weird and radicalized as well, more importantly. And he's kind of a fashion icon. People kind of shit on him because of the clothes he wears. I would never do that. Like, they are strange stuff, but that's just fashion, baby. It's not meant for the small people like us. It's weird stuff, you know. He's gonna wear a freaking leather woman's dress. It's just the way it is. He's always been like that. So even as a kid, you know, even like during his Karate Kid days, which was like nearly 10 years ago, he was like that too. That's just part of being a celebrity, unfortunately. If your mom's Jada Pinkett Smith, you don't stand much of a chance of just being normal. Anyway, Will Smith too, obviously, as well. Will Smith's got a few screws loose, but can you blame him? I think the state of that relationship, absolute cancer for the both of them. How come they were able to attack me over here? Nice. Okay, the game has me all worried that it's going to be a tough fight, but I don't think so. Let's go do it. We got a little boss. Yeah, that's interesting. You know, he's a little bit older than I'd like. Yeah, I do think they should pick an unknown actor. What about the actor who actually voices Miles Morales in the movie, you know? Well, I don't know why they never do this kind of stuff. They're all a bunch of... Maybe they don't have the ticket sales powers and all that, but... I mean, it's a recognizable voice. He's done a great job. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Ready? Well, I didn't even get a chance to walk up to it. Oh, yeah. No, it's not timer based, okay? Maybe. Only we've been over here. Ooh, that's where the boss is. Ooh. Yeah, Jack Chan, Ralph. Yeah, that could be cool. Not sure if Jaden is returning. I doubt it. I doubt it. As I said, he's kind of celebrity weird status. He's up there with Shia LaBeouf. Just gone off the deep end. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He seems to... They just all need him just to get off offline. That's just as simple as that. It's been really cool seeing how well like Cobra Kai has done for Karate Kid. It was such a great idea. Who knew? To me, when I first had it, I won't lie, I was one of the naysayers. I'm like, I hate Johnny, he's such a prick. That was the idea. But he did such a good job. Yeah, I doubt he'll come back. It's not like he's, oh, I'm too good for Karate Kid. It's just time has passed and it's just, they don't need it. That's the thing, they don't need it. I don't have to be mean or anything, but Jackie is just a constant worker, you know. There's very little he would turn down, honestly. Have you seen his movies? And yeah, the other guys from Cobra Kai and that, like, they don't want to need that money too. Let's be honest. Not to be mean or nothing, but gotta get paid. And Cobra Kai is kind of finished, you know. I don't see that coming back, nor is there a need to. It's fine. It's been great. It's been a hell of a run. Best run you could expect out of a show like that. So it's fine. Thinking in my head that instead of not dropping Avengers Kang Dynasty, why not recast it? Yeah. Yeah, there was thoughts of that, remember? Remember they had lined up a few people to play Kang. I will say, like, Marvel have this unbelievable talent of picking great actors and putting them in shitty roles. So now we have, like, Giancarlo is going to be Sidewinder in the Brave New World. Like that, he is not meant to be a side character, a side villain. That man demands the screen. Like, he should be a huge overacting villain. The problem when you do this one movie villain is that it's in the title. It's one movie. You'll never see them again. It's okay for Harrison Ford. I don't think he gives a crap anyway. That dude's checked out since Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And not in a mean way, he's just an old actor. He's sick of Hollywood. He's sick of all that crap. He's checked out completely. He doesn't want to do interviews, doesn't want to do anything. He pretty much hates the fans as well. He's just a typical kind of older, bitter actor. It happens. Even the ones that are nice on the surface probably absolutely hate our guts. Do you blame them? Like, they can't go golfing or take a piss without somebody writing a story about it. I don't blame them. Harrison Ford was always like that too. Like, during the Star Wars days, he was for a man who had a career literally launched thanks to George Lucas. He was a diva. He was a diva. Didn't even want to work with Carrie Fisher for a while there. They practically hated each other, but it ended up working out well for cinema because it worked well. It was like, I kind of hate you, but I kind of love you too. Anyway, but yeah, apparently he was a little gobshite. Typical stuff. Anyway. A lot of actors are like that. Bruce Willis was notorious for that as well, but everyone kind of, now that he's come down with such a terrible illness, we're kind of like, oh, he was a great actor, he's such a nice man. I'm like, huh? Who? But you know how it is. The same when actors pass on, God bless them. People are all like, oh, God, what a respectful career. As he gets off the plane of Epstein Island or something. You know what I mean? Like, we have a very good internet never forgets, but also we have a horrible habit of revisionist history when the time is there. We do that in real life as well. We try and see past all the flaws after they've done damage. Who knows? Who knows where the future will go? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too fussed about it. Honestly, DPG, I think if you look at it, man, it's better if we just move past the multiverse stuff as quick as possible. It's been a disaster. The frickin' Doctor Strange stuff, just really anger-inducing, annoying crap the whole way, you know. Just stupid. Like, what did he even do in, like, Endgame or anything? It's just worthless. Christ almighty. Worthless character. Worthless. Opened up a couple of portals for people. Big fucking shagging deal. We could have done that. Just hop on a plane. It just was for a cool moment so they could all line up. But the way the war was going, just like old wars, they just wait for you to line up. Get it! Oh yeah. I still haven't figured out what we're doing with these little shine sprite things. I'll call them shine sprites, but they're not. Come on, buddy. How did we both missed? Wow, that was cool. Nice. Like, I can understand there's more need for Black Panther, you know, like Black Panther obviously important and finally kind of moment for the black community to have a good superhero, right? But more importantly, we also needed the Wakanda, you know. We needed vibranium. We needed all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things that goes on that can only be done through Wakanda. So that was very important. And there was made mention of Wakanda very early on, before we ever got Black Panther. Like, I'm talking 10 plus years beforehand, where they spoke about the shield and vibranium and that, you know. Look, can anyone like confirm? But doesn't it? Do you see the trailer for Brave New World? Doesn't it look like Falcon's wings are now made from vibranium. Maybe they've always been made. Can someone confirm that? I didn't really watch Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But are they? It looked like they're made from vibranium. I could hear the noise. There's a bit where Red Hulk throws a car at him, and he jumps and saws it in half with his wings, and it was like, cool, that's so thick. But it made a very notable noise. It was kind of a shing when he chopped it in half, which is normally the noise that the shield makes when it's being thrown. What do you think? A little too much of Red Hulk? Oh no, it's okay. Like that's Thunder. Ironically, he was called Thunderbolt Ross, who was played by William Hurt in the old movies, if you remember, who was Betty Ross's father. And then in this case, he would become president, I believe. Honestly, this is kind of a nod. I think they just sort of predicted the future and they wanted to do a, you know, Red Hulk as president, Red Republic, and yeah. On those weird moments of sort of predicting the future. It also turned into a megalomania. But you know, like it's such a good story. It's nice to see Red Hulk. He's so important. I was always wondering what they would do with that, you know, because I'm like, you've set up Betty Ross, you've set up, you know, General Ross, Thunderbolt Ross. He's always one of Hulk's main annoying villains, even as a human. We finally get to see Red Hulk. Will they go further from that? That's the question. I also think they shouldn't have slept on Abomination so soon as well. He's played so well. That whole series is kind of doomed, you know, from Eric Bana's and then to Edward Norton's, you know, to Mark Ruffalo's. Mark Ruffalo arguably had some of the best moments / funny moments in all of the Avengers and even Thor Ragnarok, but yet has not got his own standalone movie. Question is, does Mark Ruffalo even want it? He does give off the vibe. He's another one of those actors that he's kind of been in the trenches. He used to do a few crappy action movies, and then he did a heap of romantic comedies, you know, 13 going on 30 and all that. So he's had a strange old career, that one. So sometimes what happens is you go through those trenches, and a lot of actors are just getting older. They're getting tired, you know, and tired of the whole industry, not tired of working. So he might just not want to do that anymore, you know. I don't blame him. Notice how these are level 6. I wonder, are enemies leveling up with you? Yeah, so maybe he just doesn't want it. Obviously, it's how they're written as well. Most of the funny moments and weird moments are thanks to Joss Whedon, you know. If you've ever watched Buffy, you'll know how they tend to just bring up the most random inside jokes, and you're like, what the hell was that? So, yeah, it's thanks to him. And then most of the big action moments from him as well. But yeah, the Russo brothers did a good job as well. It's just, they've also done crap too, you know. They have other crap movies. They messed around with the Star Wars stuff, kind of fell through. Oh, we came this way, okay. A lot of other things as well. Didn't they do that, what was it called recently, the Henry Cavill movie? I watched a bit of it. The Dua Lipa stuff put me to sleep. Henry Cavill, Dua Lipa. It's like one of those weird little action movies. It reminded me of like Knives Out trying to do Mission Impossible or something. It's strange. Or even that Kingsman stuff. That's what it felt like. Yeah, I gotta see Red Hulk and Smart Hulk. I'm not too gone on the whole Smart Hulk stuff. I think what was happening is, as I said, I don't think Mark Ruffalo wants to really be there as much. So him having to just voice it in, you know, is so much easier. So he would rather there be more Hulk. And we saw from like She-Hulk how much damage you can do to something like Hulk because you've given him no movie of his own. So it's an effing disaster. So She-Hulk is dead in the water. I would not expect to see her ever again unless it's the butt of a joke or being thrown out of a rocket or something. Just a disaster all around. Just trying to be too modern, too dumb. And treating everybody as if they're Megan Thee Stallion fans and twerking and all that crap. What are you talking about? Honestly, I think that might have hurted her career outside of that meme. They don't care, you know. Musicians don't really care at all. They just want their ass and their music in places. Don't care if it's good or bad. They understand the concept of all publicity is good publicity. But for actors in movies, you can destroy things. It is what it is. Oh yeah! Nice, give me that good. So many coins though. Next time we get a gear shop, I am buying everything, do you hear me? I love gear. Just like badges and medals in Paper Mario and other games. I love that stuff. I build almost exclusively around that kind of stuff. Let's see, did it look cool? Yeah, Red Hulk, and it really does look like Harrison Ford as Hulk. It looks great. They've got his like sideburns and his grey hair and that. Just great job. Great job. Don't we need to find 2 of these though? Oh yeah, we saw one in the distance. Yeah. Oh yeah. We definitely saw it. We were messing around here, and the camera very notably moved over. Is it here? No. You can see it. It was on a rock in the background somewhere. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, see it right there? Boom. Right up there between those 2 fence posts. We gotta go over there somehow. Let's see how you do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Goddamn controllers. Let's see. So somewhere over there. So yeah, let's see how things go. Oh. I do worry for Thunderbolts though, I do. Like they're really counting on Florence and David Harbour to pull in the tickets for that one. But yeah, I don't see either of them having a huge career right now, you know. Florence is a weird one where she's people like are watching a lot of her movies just for the nudie scenes or her getting it with Andrew Garfield. Said there was as many dudes watching that as women. What was it? Anything but here, anywhere but here. But like, what has she done on purpose? You know, that's just modern, like sexy romantic movies. Kind of like post Euphoria, basically. But they're all like shot the same, lit the same. Modern movies have some of the worst lighting I've ever seen. So bad that TV shows are doing a better job. So bad that Twitch streamers have better lighting than most movies these days. And it's because everything is freaking digitally lit, and they're also using massive blue screen entire stadiums of blue screen, warehouses full of blue screen that you couldn't possibly even think how to light them, you know. So it's a disaster. We've lost the way, you know. You go back and look at some of the old ways they used to light movies and TV shows, and you're like, oh my god, it'd be like some dude lying on the ground holding a lamp in their direction or something like that, you know. Just like really basic stuff, and some of the best lighting you'll ever seen because they understood it, you know. They appreciated their DPs, their director of photographies, they appreciate their lighting crews, and it's just not the same now. Honestly, I think most lighting crews are half scared because of the whole Christian Bale thing like 15 years ago, which is hilarious. And you got AI, as I said, and editing and green screen, so there's just very little reason for anybody to get into that when they can basically I didn't kill him. Wow, I'm impressed. Basically just do it all in post-processing. Telling you, all these programs really have just made things lazy. What's this? Try doing a counter with those shiny... Yeah, hold the button to ready them and release it to swing. Huh? Alright, when to do that. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So we're allowed to hold this one, okay. I'll figure out who's going to attack first. Ah! That's tough. Thanks for teaching me within like 5 minutes. I love when they do that. It's like, just get it right. Just do it. Like, what? Nice. They're both spy superhero kind of Mission Impossible. Everything Mission Impossible. Everything. Brave New World is like Mission Impossible with Red Hulk. Ice Age 6, Toy Story 5, Incredibles 3. Yeah. I did see a little bit of Zootopia too. They were kind of obsessed with showing off the snake or something. Like, okay, we get it. I'm more about that new. Give me that new. I want that new. That's what I hope Nintendo are getting ready for as well. I want that new as well. Give me. I don't really want Mario Odyssey 2 necessarily. Give me brand new. I don't mind either way. It's just new console. I want that new. Mario. Nice, we are strong. Nice, Mario just leveled up again. Okay, we must be... See, I haven't been grinding, I'm just fighting whatever comes towards me. Nice, this boss is going to be a walk in the park. Could I win yesterday, Fortnite? Lovely, lovely. With the gold minigun? Hell yes. Which one's that? That's the M&M one, is it? It is very strong. We were fighting a team and they had like gold everything. Gold helicopter skin, everything. And we killed them all. It was so much fun. I was so happy. I love taking down teams like that. Little pussy ass sweat lords, and they think they're so great, pushing on us and just to get absolutely wrecked. Oh, you gotta love it. Nothing better. Because you know they were crying in the lobby afterwards. Hole! You were calling a hole! Oh, they got a double. The shadow work is pretty decent on this. It's just the depth of field is a little bit rough. I think it's more have to do with the cell shading, you know. The shadow work is good. I hear that all the Spyros are going to go on Game Pass. We're talking about it. It'll probably just be the Reignited trilogy for now, but they are queuing things up. I can't urge people enough. If you've got Game Pass, please play all those games. Like, even just install them, whatever you need to do. This really shows Xbox. That's their only barometer these days, is that how many people are playing these games, whether they want a new Spyro or whatever. We should be hearing about a new Spyro soon enough. Nice. I'm hearing that we might actually finally get a full release date and everything for Hollow Knight Silksong at the Game Awards, which was December 12th, I believe. That'll be fun. I'm excited. I don't like Jeff Keighley, but hell yes. We should see something. I'm hearing Xbox... Oh, I meant to put that in the title. I'll do it next time. I believe Xbox has the... I think it's getting shut down, but they have the marketing rights to the Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, which is just going to be one game. That'll be through Rockstar. Obviously, Remedy are making it, but it's through Rockstar. They own them. So what's happening is PlayStation will have the GTA 6 marketing rights, as you can have already seen or imagine, you know, with PS5 Pro. Still, it's not going to hit 60 frames, but I could see some compromise, like 45 frames mode or something. But yeah, I think Sony would put like billions of dollars into trying to get that to be 60 frames. Here we go, our first boss, GORUMBLA. Look at him, he's grumpy. I hate this, I don't want this, but no one will shut about it. You guys! Oh, wow. GORUMBLA doesn't like you. Cool, he kind of looks a little bit like a Goomba as well. Doing a good job. He's got that crazy samurai eyebrow. You're weird and tasty looking. Squeak! Oh, Snoutlet's so funny. He's like, I did not look tasty. I'm not a... Look at that. I'd be terrible battered and dipped in sauce. He's trying to deny that he's a pig the whole game. He's like, what are you talking about? I wasn't even going to eat you. Oh, that's cool. It's like a hoodie, but he's got it covered in rocks. I don't like this. I don't like any of us. Give me an outcast. They won't talk to me. I'm going to use these fists to break it all. Oh, he's like a little incel rock buddy. Good on you, Dom. Sheesh. Have to be careful of that. I got to jump over that. We got to deal with these. Don't they look like Fruity Pebbles? This whole area is kind of designed around like Flintstones almost. Oh my lord. Alright, time to go. We're going to start off by dodging. I'm not great at it, I just don't know the Nintendo buttons very well. I never will. But I decided to get Lego Horizons on Switch. Nice. And I also got Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest on a handheld. Alright, level 7 GORUMBLA. He has a thing up there. Oh, I just got a frame spike there. Did you notice that? Let me double check that I have my priority set. You got your priority set? Oh, you want to go into your stuff and make sure everything is set to high priority. High priority. Oh, a set teaser for the Mandalorian movie. I still think that's one of the worst name things ever. Okay, so when he's guarded like that, it means we can't use hammers. So let's try the jump. But he's all like guarded with that as well. Okay, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Boom! It's just like the little guys we fought. Okay, is he going to get a go for free? No. So now he's guarding his head. Go over the hammer, see? Pretty basic stuff. You know, these things are all like set. It can be played like with a 4-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 44-year-old. The way it is. And that's what I love about them. I don't... Oh, look at this. He's doing like anime star stuff. What's he doing? Oh, way too early. Oh. Jesus. See all those blocks, man? That was great. I should have just... I can't remember the block button, I'll be honest with you. Oh, look at this. Boom! Oh, I love these. These are my favorite. You can kind of cheat these by holding down both, see? Now they might drop both. We're hitting him with his own Fruity Pebbles. Doink. That's it, he's pissed. Nice, we got all of them back. I love that. What's that going on in the background? See that? It's like wibbly wobbly wonder. Now he's just big chilling, he's kind of pissed. So let's try the hammer. We can technically do about the same, if not more, damage with the hammer. Shabang! Shabang! Oh, excellent, but it's only 23 damage. What's going on here? Oh yeah, it looks like we have to move this or something. What's this? It's got Luigi logic about this. Is some special boss thing. I love when they do this. I don't think they'll ever beat Bowser's Inside Story for bosses and that. There's a bit where you basically kaiju Bowser, mash through everything. It's super fun. Love those games. I know I've been talking about it. I think my second favorite after that, I don't think it's considered one of the favorites, but I really like Partners in Time. I just like the Baby Mario. I like the whole mix and match. It's really good. Obviously the OG is great as well. It's Superstar Saga. Paper Jam, yeah, a lot of people hate on that one. I do love my Paper Mario, but yeah, it is a bit rough. It's not really an RPG, that's the problem. And then we have, hold on, I'm missing one right in the middle there somewhere. Partners in Time. Dream Team, I'm missing Dream Team. Yeah, I don't know if I played Dream Team. Let's see, hold on, what's this? When it happens, try hitting the Luigi Logic command block. Try out whatever scheme he's got concocted. If you successfully execute a Luigi Logic plan, you get the chance to deal huge damage to a boss. Luigi's Logic plans always require Mario's cooperation. If he's KO'd, it's over. Okay, so this is going to be like a super move. Cool. So we gotta wait for Luigi's turn. It is Luigi's turn. He's got a new block, which is Luigi's Logic. Let's do it. Let's see what he has us doing. He's going to hump this thing. He's going to flip it and knock it into him. He's going to go boom. Oh no. Hit the block back. Oh damn, here we go. Ah! I think it just gave it to me, didn't it? Swing hammer. Look at this. Cool. It just gave it to me. Sorry, I didn't know if it was meant to hold it out. There's a lot of controls in these things. Like I have to hold the other one, but not hold this one. You know, kind of. Oh well, it's all good. We'll get used to it. You're gonna fail a little bit to figure things out. Oh, we're getting critical hits because he's knocked out. Nice. That's good. That's good. Almost halfway already. Oh, he's got the little tear. Poor devil. Nice. Bang. Nice. We have another go. Come on. Nope, that's about it. Okay, we did pretty good there. So what's emergency guard? Did they tell you for a second? I think it's like L1 or something. So there is a guard button, so you don't have to take so much damage like I did. Okay, so his hands are up, but don't jump on him. You want to use the hammer on this one. It's all the better. Yeah, I find the hammer so much better. There's a big sort of kind of a star shine out of the hammer, and that's so much easier. I can't seem to do. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot seem to do the jump very well. I get excellent, and then other times I won't. And I'm not changing anything about the for this one. He's fist drop, so you have to use this one. I don't change anything about the timing of my jumps. Oh yeah! Nice. Oh, he's going for it. Nice! Oh, so if you hit his head there, just like the other guys, we're able to get a hit on him. Oh, he's pissed now. He's going halfway. Okay, so is it time for doing Luigi's Logic? Now he's just normally pissed. So let's get him with a hammer. Pretty good first boss so far. He just seems like more of a boss of the area, though. Oh, nice! We got him that time. We got so lucky. Nice. I'm really bad with the timing. I have to use visual, not audio. The audio will throw me off because I'm a second behind in audio. Nice. It has to be visual alone. And if you know these games, it's as much about physical as it is. Okay, so I'm not taking much damage there. Should we try jumping on him? He might hit me though. Boom! See, why was that excellent? Did good, excellent. Makes no sense. Oh, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually my favorite move. BAM! It's like smacking Fruity Pebbles at people. Schmackadoo! Don't the faces kind of look a bit like Koroks mixed with boom! A little bit of kind of creepy little Japanese face. Oh, time for Luigi's Logic again. Oh, a little bit early there. Way too early. Ah, poor Mario's getting slaughtered on that side. Are you okay, buddy? Okay, this time don't miss it. To hold it down when you're doing the Fruity Pebbles, but this time they just want you to press it. So your brain is like confused. Hit the block back. Boom! You gotta make, then he drops down, and boom! Nice. This could finish him. You get that attack, and then like 50 each here. Yeah, this will probably finish him off, honestly. See you later, bozo. Yeah, A's and B's are backwards, and X and Y's are backwards. Is that it? No, it's a little bit. No, that's it. That's it. It's over. Nice. Didn't even get Luigi's go. So yeah, I'll look into that. There's a really good spurious Pro controller. All we got was Super Mushroom. I was hoping for some gear. Nice. Mario almost leveled up again. Good job. They'll let you program the buttons. I'm not too fussed. Like, how do you guys feel about controllers with back paddles and turbo buttons and all that? How do you feel about that stuff? They're very, like, in my opinion, just for specific games. Like, the paddles and stuff, like, is great for, like, bumper jumper games and that. But I couldn't see you using them for any old normal single player game. Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. Mario did take a beating there. That one move was a little bit tougher for me. You do 2 massive swipes and then kind of a swoopity doopity. What's come over here? Oh, is this one of her children as well? Hope I was wrong when I thought it was you, GORUMBLA. Uh-oh. Auntie! Oh, it's her nephew. This boy used to hang around my house a long while ago. Not sure when that stopped. Yeah, it's because he turned into a teenager. He's been messing around spray painting stuff and he's gotten really angry at the world. Too late for scolding. Wow. Not paying attention to me, Auntie. Oh, jealous. Everyone did. No one looked at me, so I... Don't be a spoiled little brat. That's your dumb reason for smashing up people's artwork. You want people to notice you, to talk to you, to care about you? And try making them happy. Looks like I gotta knock some sense into you. Oh, she's gonna do it. Tough logger to... Oh, my God. Here we go. She's gonna take off her slippers. The auntie about to give you a smack. Damn. I'm surprised they actually put that in the game. I do also agree that we need to bring back proper discipline. These generation kids these days, the parents are too afraid to say anything to them. Good lord. This lady might even be tougher than you two. Absolutely. Wilma! See, it's another Flintstones. 100%. You've got the Fruity Pebbles. You've got the signpost is etched in stone, just like bedrock. You've got Wilma here, and they're even shouting Wilma. Come on. Thanks to Mario and Luigi. Nice. So this will kind of conclude the first act, which, as you can imagine, is quite tutorial-based. Free boss, you know. It's really cool. Let's see where this goes. I believe they said 5 areas. I'm trying to think how many islands we got here. There was 4 islands, was it? No, I think it was like 3. Maybe they'll add more. Seems to be room for more. Each individual map has space left over. Doesn't matter how bad it's messed up many pieces in now. If you remember how we felt making it, we can do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I might dip my toes in the next area, we'll see. I do want to move on and play some Metaphor as well. We also have the Call of Duty campaign, which I believe there's like 2 or 3 missions left. So it'll be like a nice smooth little ribbon. Finish that off. Probably do that one tomorrow. But as for this, like, definitely want to take a chunk out of this game, obviously. Enjoy playing it. And Metaphor, I'd like to kind of really gung-ho push on to the final couple of acts, you know. Because we have big games coming out this week, next week, and the following week. And there's just no room for messing around. So you have to make sure to play 2 games every stream. Because keep the variety up and keep everything moving. Nice. Da, 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 da. I gotta say you 2 came true where it counted, baby. Maybe you can really fix Concordia back up again. Fingers crossed. Nice. Let's hope we get a gear shop. The fact that we've been talking about... Oh, here we go, see? Look at this. It's like a piece of a villain or something. Suppose I should tell X about this incident. Oh, it's the bird saying that. So we got kind of a Iago from Aladdin thing going on, you know? But what? Oh, maybe... No, it's not actually. The bird is carrying him. But this thing... It looks sideways. It's actually a person. You see it now? It's sideways. He's holding his arm. Over here is his legs. He's like a little telescope or something. What is he? So X could be the big evil, you know? Like, in the past, a lot of the villains from Mario Luigi and Paper Mario, to some extent, have been quite comedy, you know? Comedy aspects to them with a little bit of a dark twist. Sometimes it can be uber dark, you know? When you think of the Shadow Queen, that got kind of scary. But then we've had like absolute goofy people like Fawful, who's a lot of people's favorite, just kind of like awful. He's been a boon for Bowser mainly, you know, but he's so goofy. He's got that kind of sniveling wizard kind of look about him, you know. Not unlike Kamek, honestly, but more turtleless. But I do like that guy. He's very goofy. What I love about them is up until the final boss, they can present themselves as comedy and then just really just go gung-ho into some tough fights. We haven't met the villain yet. I think we're about to. Seems to be dark purple. All these games, if you played a Zelda in a while, dark purple is usually significance for evil, is what it is. Let's beat back to Ship-Shape Island. Ship-Shape Island is our boat. Use it if you want a shortcut. Okay, thank you, Wilma. And our little beehive. I didn't get that for a while. I'm too stupid. We're kind of like little Apple Core people. I owe you two for putting it into all that drama. Nice, we get some gear. You got return pipe. Okay, it's like another fast travel. We already have blue and green ones. This was the easy part. You get tougher from here on out. This return pipe will let you walk to the islands where Connectar is flowing. Hey, that's handy. We can go straight to Ship-Shape Island. Oh. Any guesses who made it? Me! I'm built it and make its mom after all. Hello, I could build this stuff in my sleep. Yeah, let's use it already. I really like the English translation for this one. It's really sassy. It's sass. I like it. I bet it's not sassy in Japanese. Alright. You just press ZL whenever you want. That's kind of wild. Let's try it out. Oh, look at that! It's just it's a fast travel menu. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god, I really love modern Nintendo games, man. They're so full of quality of life stuff. Not so much on the accessibility options though, which is a weird one. I like to mention that from time to time, I don't care. Nintendo first party games do not have volume sliders, brightness sliders, or mainly any accessibility options, and they need to step it up. It's really weird. Like most of me playing Nintendo games, what's the first thing you notice? Saturation and brightness is off the charts. And maybe it might make the game look whimsical and fun, and it does. Also, they're blown out. They're completely blown out. So my two options is either mess around in my filters and change it just for Nintendo games, and then change it back for other games, which is a complete, you know, minor headache, but a headache nonetheless. Or maybe Nintendo can just be like the rest of the goddamn industry and give us proper options. If you played third-party games on Nintendo Switch, guess what, boys and girls? You get volume sliders, brightness sliders, everything. This game has one single setting, which is rumble, and that is it. Like, what are you talking about? Madness. In a world where everyone else is like bending over backwards in accessibility. Good lord. Anyway, it is what it is. Nintendo running Nintendo. Let's go back to Ship-Shape Island. So yeah, I do bring it up because this is actually an important thing, as opposed to every other crappy problem people bring up, like DEI and women looking like men and this and that. I'm sorry that these digital pixels are not attractive enough for you. Like, grow up. Go see a real woman, you gobshite. What the fuck is wrong with people? God, and they're all, as I said, they're all like late 30s, 40s, and 50s. Give me secondhand embarrassment, because like, I'm an older gamer, right? You know, I'm in my mid-30s, so I don't behave like these fools, you know? I play these games because it's escapism. I'm a kid at heart, and I'll always have connection to gaming because it was something that wowed me as a child, kept me basically alive as a teenager as I went through some extremely dark, self-destructive times. And then as an adult, it's escapism from the day-to-days of work and life and stress, you know. So yeah, that's why it's sticking with me, you know. And I'll play deep, dark, messed up games and horny waifu games and wholesome Pokemon and Mario games. It doesn't matter. It's a beautiful thing. It's a huge all-you-can-eat buffet instead of just fucking Apex and Fortnite and Warzone every day, all day, or fighting games and racing games every day, all day. Far be it for me to deny you that fun. Enjoy yourself, but for the love of Christ, there's so much of a world out there. There we go, Bros attack. So we finally got Mario Luigi attack. Found them on the beach. So this one looks like it's going to be a classic one where we'll be spinning the shell, and then you gotta time your jumps to keep the spinning up. It's not easy. Never seen a shell looks like those. Think anything's inside? No. Koopa Troopa's long left. Heaven knows what could be cooped up in that kind of shell. I see what you did there. Yes. Oh, she's got her shop. Come on, we need to stop talking. I want to go to the shop over there. Thanks a lot, really. Nice. I love these little apple trees in the shape of apples. Little things. Did you hear, dear? Oh my god, who are these trees? Looks like Wilma's son is coming to ship shape. Coming? Nothing. Look over there. He's right here. Oh. Are these like the gossiping sisters or something? Maybe they'll live together, mother and son, in the same roof. Wouldn't that be nice? No, he's on the ship now. The child hasn't even gone to visit her at home yet. Jeez, that's so. Oh dear, well I suppose Wilma can be a little bit intimidating. Why didn't she silence the whole island with that thunderous toot of hers? We go too far. Yeah, like they're like gossiping women. And shites. Ugh, what's wrong? Does he not want to go home? What's up? Hey, it's the mustache guys. How you doing? I'm doing good. What do you mean I seem down? I'm never down, liar. Alright, you got me. I owe it to my mom to visit home, but kind of made her worry, so it's a tough pill to swallow. It's just a short trip home. Yeah, the longer you put it off, the worse it's going to be, dude. Say, well, I thought you were going to be up backing me up. I'm running my biz, what it is. Say hi to mom and both her kids. Nice. Oh yeah, she does a lot of poetry, I remember. Well, I can't argue with that. I gotta go home and see Ma. Drop by if you're ever in the neighborhood on GORUMBLA. Does he rhyme too? Alright, missus. I'm picking up my bad vibes too. What's up? You go to GORUMBLA Island and check on my bro. You're doing me a solid, my personal heroes. Picnic boots. Cute. It's a side quest. Oh. As you link islands, you'll encounter a side quest about the people of Concordia at the end of each Concordia special gift. Listen close to the ladies' gossip for hints on the latest side quest. It's so funny. It is gossip. Gossip twits. Side quests, yeah. Side quests, yeah. Yeah. Oh, limited time. Press to do them. How about side quests? Map icons can serve as hints about your progress. One of the red one means like ready to finish, is it? Haven't looked into it. Head to the marker. Icon is one that you've accepted and you're in the middle of doing. Check mark means you finished it, and red means the deadline is approaching. Get it done or else. Ooh, I like that. I'm glad. Like I'm playing Metaphor Refantasio, and there is missable stuff, and I'm like, hello. You do have a deadline in terms of countdown of the days, but some of the stuff is just hidden. Like there's side quests in that game too, and I had missed one in a pub from like 10 hours ago. Anyway, decide where to steer ship shape. Yeah, looks like we have to go to the next island chain. Oh yeah! There's a request from the workshop. Let's have a look at the workshop. No more waiting, I'm opening the gates. Alright. For you, only the best. Buy one, put it to the test. Lads, speed gloves. Speed 10%. What's speed about, I wonder? What would speed do? Like, quicker to get your turn or something? I don't think it operates like that though, does it? HP by 10%, okay. Most of these little 10%ers, they're gonna be more important later in the game. Whereas the 10% is not much now, but it'll grow exponentially at the end, you know. Makes defeated enemies drop items more often, okay. Encounter belt. Boost damage dealt by first strikes. Very good, very good. Nimble crown has a chance to give you the first turn in a given combat. What a weird way of explaining that one. In a given combat. Really, what you'd be going for there is in any given combat, right? Has a chance to give you the first turn in any given combat. So that's like a little translation error, or maybe it's a speech thing. I don't know. I'm not perfect with things, especially the Irish. We tend to fumble over stuff because it rolls off the tongue easier. Same with the British. They'd be just missing entire vowels and consonants. It's like, huh? Okay, so let's see. BP, I mean, we're only just getting started. We've yet to use any of the battle points. I do like the concept of 50% more damage in the encounter belt. So, yes please. Let's do that. HP is good. Who's low on HP? Interesting. It's actually Mario. He'd be hurt. He's already got increases damage. He has no gear apparently. Anything else? Let's hear your request. Bring me fodder for my art so I can sell it in my mart. Make her special gear. Hear requests. Watch for materials. Okay. Once a piece of gear has been made, it'll be for sale. You won't need to look for materials again. Oh, that's cute. You vibing with any of this? Yes. So she's got luck charm. Sorry, I'm blocking it. And first round belt. So luck charm sounds good. We do like lucky. Lucky like does extra damage. It can, yeah, it does really good. And then first round belt makes me think that maybe you do more damage with the first round. Let's try luck charm. I do like luck charm, right? This friend at your back, foes are lucky not to crack. Here's what I require to inspire. She wants twisty leaf, rainforest, vine. Well, wouldn't you know it? I have all of that. Aaron said to give you a money test. Alright, craft a luck charm. It's time to get creative. Looks like I can turn in both of them, so let's just start with the luck charm and see if we run out. Perfect. Doesn't tell me how many I have though. Gotta make it now. You can tell these guys. This is actually done by Acquire, if you can believe it. She's an old developer. My little invention. Good job. Because sadly, the guys who made the old one, you know, defunct. Oh, I can make this too? Nah, screw it, why not? He only wants a GORUMBLA stone. Yeah, why not? I mean, what are we hoarding stuff for? Hey yo! I like the way she said that. It's cute. Okay. That's Snouters. Anything else? No. So there you go, we went from no gear to like 3 extra gear. Let's see what we're going to do with it though, right? So we've increased power by 5%. Which is only equivalent to 2 right now, which is not a whole lot. Where's the ones we just unlocked? Hello? Luck charm, why can't I? Increase your chance of getting lucky. Oh my. By 1.5. It looks like you can only have 1 accessory and 1 glove. Smart. Very smart. You can't have both. Oh well. You have no gear. Increase damage done with your first attack by 15%. I feel like that doesn't work. Let's get him lucky. Doesn't show my luck stat. Okay, let's do the side quest. Yeah. Let's do the side quest for your boy. Is there any way of like pushing it? There we go. Side quest. There we go. Coming home. I'm coming home. Dee 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 dee. Maybe I can show you the hammer one as well. I'm trying to. No, hammer's on Twisty Island. Island of artisans who think of GORUMBLA dish as their symbol. It's over here. It tells you many side quests around the island too. Cool. So there's so much space out here. Like I fully don't expect these all to be the ones we've visited before. Maybe they are, I don't know. It's confusing. You want a new screen for each set of islands? Alright, let's do it. Yes, there's like a mini game on Twisty Island where you're bumping a ball back and forth and you can hit a record of 100. Most I've done so far is like 84. I keep messing up. It gets faster and faster. That was a funny little drink fart. Drink fart and mouth farts. Yeah, you don't miss that whole load time. Yeah. Alright, where's your boy at? Is that him there now? So Bill on his way back. Wilma seemed happy. Okay. What you can do is you can kind of fast travel around the island after you get there. They're very good. You need the green ones though. Is the green one nearby? Yeah, it's up here. We might not need to go that far. You might have a little quest to do though. Let's see. Yeah, I find it odd there's a mini-map for the island, but no mini-map for the area you're in, which is weird. So you find yourself doing this a lot. But this is up here. Maybe you could switch it. Maybe later on they'll let you switch it up. Who knows? Alright, so where is the mother at? She kind of just popped up when she wanted to. Oh, it's up here. Cool. Hey, how's it going, Dynamite? Hello, sir. Hello, sir. How was your weekend? We got a nice metaphor quest in there. I was kind of feeling it. Stream even. How you doing, man? Any zombies or Fortnite over the weekend? Sorry about what? We just did a little boss in this game. It was very fun. Nice and easy. These are always fun, chill games with a bit of funny writing. Like she basically did this tough love thing where she just bumped this guy into the stratosphere. It was very similar to what a lot of aunties do. Not so much in Ireland, the UK. Aunties are usually doing their own thing with their own kids, but definitely in America, in many of the cultures, you know, in the South, and Latina aunties as well. They have a notable. I think it's notable Indian mothers and aunties as well, right, DBG? Where they'll remove their sandal or slipper and beat the head out of you. Good times. If you muck up, it'd be just a tiny little flip flop. You're like, that can't do damage. Whatever it is about your mum or your auntie, the way they would wield it would be stronger than Tana snapping, I'll tell you that much. So this guy, we finished off this area, just kind of a little side quest where he has to head back and nice. How important that is to you? Oh, is that the shoes? Tool is made to be used. Nice. I learned that from you, ma. Oh. Just coming out home, checking in on his ma. There you go. That was... Well, see, for our first side quest, it really was just self-explanatory. Not much of a quest at all. Just a conversation. Apparently there's a new side quest. Ooh, the hammer fan. A boy who dreams of being a great craftsman wants to learn how to swing a hammer. Let's see, who's the best around at that? Nothing. There's no way I like checking in up. Let's change out our shoes. Give us some new shoes. Ooh, that's a hell of a jump. Nice. And we can change his to the so-so one, see? This is why you never buy 2 of everything. Don't do it. Wasting money. Alright, sir. What a relief. Good thing Ma didn't give me a skull shoulder. I like that. That's clever. Skull shoulder. Going good. They found out that my rewards account is working again. Nice, dude. Yeah, maybe it was on like a timeout or something. Oh, trust me, that whole system has been going through a little bit of madness. Same with they got rid of friend requests and brought them back. It's like, why? What's wrong? Is this the guy who wants the hammer? My kid is my hero. He's a clumsy kid, but you got past him the best. I'm clumsy too, so I look up to make it. Alright. Anyone else who could teach me how to use a hammer? Heart bean. Must be a bean you can eat that gives you health or something. Can't we show you how to use a hammer? What? You will teach me to use a hammer? Yep. Spada bing, bada boom. One more time. Spada boom. Fire! Boom! Bee! Oh god. Are these all your boxes? Come on! Come on, Greek guy, join in. You want everybody to join in? Nice! This is wanton destruction and violence. Whoa! Phew, you can stop now. Alright, Mario seems a bit worn out. Hoist it up above your head and swing! I see, I'm getting into the swing of things. I see what we did there. Nice. I'm glad, dude. Hopefully you get it back. Did you get the account back, or did you get all the points back as well? Because if you got the points back as well, then it really was an error. But if you just got the account back and they took all your points, then it was like a ban. You know, it was like a mini ban. It's like, here's your account back, but we've taken everything. That's the question. Listen, oh, look at these beans. Oh, we had this one. I never noticed this. Adds 3 to stash. I don't know what stash does. Can we look into this? What does stash do? Power to stash. I don't know. By the looks of it, right? It's right down the bottom. It's outside of speed. It's nothing got to do with luck as far as I can tell. Whatever it is, Luigi's stash is very strong. Maybe it's got to do with like chance of dodging or something. It's interesting you can't. Like everything else makes sense. Power is power. Defense is defense. Speed is a little bit more confusing. Like speed of attack. And then this one's 1 to HP. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just give it to Mario. Mario! Okay, who else had a quest? No more quests here. It was on a different island, wasn't it? Ooh, look at that. We have everything done here. You can also collect all of these sprites. It'll give you a little rundown on if you've got them all or not. Head to another island. It's so cool. We can just do that from anywhere. Oh, I love quality of life stuff. Great for like speedruns as well, you know. It appears the issue you encountered made you to either signing in with a different account or a temporary server error. A whole year, yeah. No. Now, I can understand being locked out of an account. That's happened to me before. It even happens these days, where things like Hotmail and that. It's like, what are you talking about? And it's the right password. They just automatically lock you out of it. Which is very annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. Did you get all your stuff back? All your points back? Oh, I'm so glad, dude. That's more important, right? It's like at that point when you lost the account and the points, you're like F it all, you know. But they give you back your points. I'm so glad, man. Hell yes. Because as you said, didn't you say you had something like 30 or 40 pounds worth or something? Yeah, 85,000. Oh my god. Which is equivalent of like, they give you 25 euro. I don't know if that's 20 pounds for use. Give you like 20 pounds every 25k. So yeah, you've got like 50-60 pound worth there. That's great. I'm doing the same thing as well. I'm building up for 25. They're like, hey, you can use this to get a month of Game Pass. And I'm like, don't care. I can get a month of Game Pass for as little as a fiver. I don't care. I'd rather let it build up. And then like 25 euro, I might end up like buying Blasphemous 2 or something like that. It's pretty cool. And then if, like, all the challenges you do, like, you know where you get 1,000 points for doing this and that? It's all so piss easy. I don't even think your things is different, actually. Actually, yeah, no, I'm wrong. You said you're doing something different. The thing I'm doing is like Game Pass rewards or whatever. I never used Yo-Yo. Okay, so where are we going here? I don't like that I should let you change the... I didn't see these guys here. Is this a gear shop? No, it's an item shop. Is this the place that had the spiral area? Oh, this is rainforest. We just came from here, so that's why I haven't filled out everything. It's alright. That's grand. Yeah. Oh no, I read the map but don't read the map. There's no fast travel over here. Okay, so we'll just continue on. Nice. What I'll do is I'll finish off this side quest, then attempt. When I say attempt, I'll attempt to do the hammer thing on stream. It should be even harder without the right. Son of a bitch, I hate them. They're so weirdly fast. Dude, googly eye, he's got googly eyes, cross eyes, facing the other way. It still hears and sees me. Like, explanation needed now, you know. Lucky, okay, that lucky's already working. That's good. What's going on here? Try using red shell, green shell you just got. Yeah, I want to try this. So select bros. Nice. Okay. Huge damage. Discover new bro attacks. Only will it hurt multiple people. That's all I want. And defeat enemies in a single blow instead of using them regular attacks. Yeah, the jars. Red shell practice. Okay, well, that should be okay. We got our bro attacks finally. Now will it hit more than one people? Kick with A for Mario, B Luigi. Keep pressing the shell back and forth. Target is only one enemy though. Okay, well then let's use it on one that has full health instead of wasting it. Okay, let's see, can I do this? Yahoo! I love bro attacks. Let's see if I'm any good at it. Alright, here we go. Shapoo! Oh, little football! Oh my god! Whoa! That was 123 damage. Oh my god! That was basically like Superstar Soccer or something, right? Mario, what's it called? Super. Oh man, I'm so bad at that. That's such a brain frazzle thing. That's such a brain frazzle. You press A to oh, I hate that one. You press A on Luigi's to do Luigi's attack, but then they expect you then to press B because it's him. So your brain is just immediately going. It used to be B, B, B the whole way for Luigi. They switched it around because B is like bad or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Press an A to press B. No, we almost messed up the. Can't use the hammer on the. I did it again! Can't use the hammer on those guys. Damn it! My brain is so. That's a tough one. Get used to it though. It's their bloody fault. They switched it around. Like, hey, you've only been doing this for the past 6 Mario and Luigi games. Let's switch it up. Always a sure sign, not to be mean, but a sure sign of not being the same team or worked on the other ones well. It's the little things. Yeah, and do you know what difference all that would take for them not to make that mistake? Just play the old games. But they can't even emulate them. Unless you have an old system lying around. If you have a Vita or a DS and you haven't pulled the battery out, be careful. Pull that battery out. It could swell and blow up. Serious damage. Shrapnel everywhere. Battery acid leaking into things. Yeah. Look at this. This can't come. No, leave me alone. Okay. We've enough fights. I'm trying to finish off the stream. We did a boss. Bing, boom. No, I went the wrong way, of course. Of course it did. After staring at the map 3 times, goes the wrong way. Son of a. That's cyber for you. Sense the direction 0. For everything else, get him glasses. Huh? What you call me? Get him earwax remover as well, apparently. Huh? Oh man, what a jump. What a jump. Mario, king of jumps. Not king of timing though. Skaboo! Oh my god, he didn't jump at all there. Now let's forget about the little delay. Where's the little homie who has the quest over here? Okay. Of course he has a quest in the middle of monsters. Game Pass rewards are the same thing as what I use. Oh really? Okay. Can you do both? You do Bing and rewards? No, he's up there. How do I get up there? It says it's over here, but I bet you it can't. What's going on? Why is everyone making noise? Chill out. It's like over here. How do you get up there? Oh, dang. The hell do you get up there? We need to use the Luigi on the other side. I'm gonna take it on the other side. Damn! I actually was trying to avoid it. I still don't like this strike, that zoom or fade into flying star. Nice. Oh, look at this! Oh, freebies! Nice. I do not like that strike screen. It's messing with my eyes. Like those weird old things where it's like, stare at this image for a minute and then look away. Do you see Jesus? I'm like, no. I see myself. Nice. See, the lucky is worth it. Love that we're doing beans. This is such a great game. I know this series, it's another one of those situations where the Switch is doing amazing. So they're bringing back everything, like Pikmin, everything, just really deep cuts, and it's great. Freaking Famicom Detective Club, like Jesus, just really, really deep cuts, and it's great to see. But these, a lot of them are handheld series that are now being brought back with the main series, and that's grand, you know. I actually do think that them basically making handheld and home console the same thing has been great. I do think it's probably hurt their sales a little bit, even with 150 million Switches. That might have been 100 million plus home consoles and something else. You know, I kind of but similar, people don't want to admit it, but similar to what happened with the Vita, eventually they just ran out of resources and couldn't keep making games for both. So by the end of the Vita's life cycle, it wasn't even getting new games. It was getting PS4, PS Vita cross-play games. I actually think that's how cross-play started, and it was just a fancy word for buy it once, own it in 2 places. And then Xbox took that beyond, and now it's like Xbox Play Anywhere. The cooler thing about it, in my opinion, is the pick up and play kind of cross-save things. The sheer speed at which that you can just end the game on Xbox, turn on the Xbox app on your computer, and once you have it downloaded, obviously, and press play on that and be back with. I'm telling you, if you have it done right, with the have it downloaded, it's literally almost like within 10 seconds. It's kind of scary how good it is. To me, and quick resume, those, just like the snap feature, those are what separate the console cycle, not 3 or 4 extra frames, not some PS4 enhanced nonsense. What's ironic, and you know, like I said, I'm trying to be a naysayer or whatever. Oh, I love these. You gotta do it in the right order. Oh, that was weird. This one's easy, it's like the first one. Nice! Oh my god. HP gloves, that means we might get health back every time we do that. Every time we attack. Alright, where's the little boy? We're going to save him or whatever. What was I talking about beforehand? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Xbox is the way they spruce up an old game for free. They add like auto HDR, even though I don't really use that, that's fine. But they immediately get, like, a lot of them get FPS boost upwards of 120 frames, and they get a nice boost in resolution as well. And I've seen it, I've played some really, really old games, and it is a notable difference. Not to be mean to PlayStation with the PS5 Pro, but that enhanced Switch, it's just not it. It's like a sharpness filter, I'm sorry. Not trying to be mean. I didn't expect great things, but I was hoping, above all else, that they would use the PSSR stuff for the old games, which would then be AI enhancement, you know? Which should be a noticeable difference. Maybe they will, we'll see. They're still kind of playing catch up and figuring things out with the emulator. They're now delisting games on the regular so they can relist them as a proper emulated game. So that should be huge, but like I said, it's catch up. This is something that should have been done, if not 10 years ago, at least 5 anyway, you know? But it is what it is. It's all good. I would rather a company be playing catch up than never do it, you know? It just sucks that I would argue that we're 5 years into, or 4 anyway, into a generation of PlayStation, and it just feels like they woke up and came to the party. But they've been winning, you know, the 60 million, 65 million. But here's the thing, they just announced things like Astrobot, how many it sold, and things like that, and Square Enix very annoyed at the sales figures from PlayStation of their exclusives, and they're not going to be exclusive anymore because of it. And I would argue full-heartedly, like, that most of the vocal minority or yeah, or on Twitter and that and Reddit of PlayStation fanboys are actually not buying these games they talk about. They're a bunch of wasters. So like 65 million PS5s, but Astrobot sold 1.5 million? That's crap, dude. That's 1 out of every 60 PlayStation 5s bought Astrobot. That's crap. Nintendo have nearly 1-to-1 adoption of some of their games, especially Mario Kart, Pokemon, and Animal Crossing and that. They're upwards of 60-70 million copies. It's insane. Sorry to tell you, but PlayStation fans are all talk. They're not buying the games they say they're buying, you know. And I've found this out personally. Some of those Twitter accounts especially are complete blowhards. Like some of them, they were like, oh, I finally got to play Stellar Blade. 6 months later, oh, I'm finally playing Black Myth Wukong. And you find out that they're waiting for review copies. Like, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but why in the name of God would a Twitter channel, a Twitter account, be getting review copies for a game? I think that's a lot of crap. That's a lot of crap. It just goes to show like the concept of influence and influencer means nothing but numbers. Like, they're so dumb. These companies are dumb. Do you get your reviews on Twitter? Do you get your opinion pieces? Do you get like a breakdown of a game's performance on Twitter? Maybe you do. Maybe, like, honestly, if you do, fair enough. But that seems awfully stupid and counterproductive to me. Would you rather something that's highly edited and you're just watching something that you don't even know, or would you rather in real time me talking to you, having a chat, saying what I like, what I don't like, and seeing the game's performance live instead of highly edited piss flaps coming out of a goddamn account with a dumb PlayStation face on it? You know, you don't know their name, you don't know their face, you don't know their voice, you don't know anything. It's just bloody keyboard warrior stuff. I hate it. It's the same on Xbox's side too as well. And there's some like I think he's called Globriel. He does like a Conker's Bad Fur Day. He's another one. He's a shill for Xbox. They're on both sides. On PlayStation you have dumbass German Strands, whatever his name is, and you have Pyo. He's another one. Every time he eats food, it's like, it's PlayStation food. It's this. He reminds me of a few other people that we talk with daily that are also highly hyper-fixated, obsessed about one thing, no matter how bad they do. It's like, are you good? Jesus Christ. It's like OCD and TISM at the same time. I feel bad for these people, but they have far too much sway and power, and then end up getting thrown out of communities because they get pissing people off on the regular. Where the hell are their parents? You know? Why the hell are they letting the internet babysit them? What's the matter if they're in their fucking teens, 20s or 30s? These people need chaperones, 24-hour supervision. Christ almighty. You gotta live your life too, but let's do it without having movies and games and internet as babysitters. Thank you very much. They're not really places for them. See how dangerous things are on the regular, how easily people are manipulated. But yeah, so I hate all that stuff with Twitter heads and all that. So I drink it in as news, but I most certainly do not take it as gospel. You know, just have even half a brain, but you're not being easily manipulated like that. Gobshites. Absolute gobshites. And they know what they're doing too. They know what they're doing. So what is the crack with the speed then? Because it's all just very easily done, and people just buy it up, they eat it up, num num num, eat up your milkshake. Just look at all the twisty leaves. Oh my god. What else did we get there? I thought we got some new like gear or something. No? Anyway, sorry to get ranty and ravey. I gotta like knock myself out of them as quick as possible. Yeah, what did we get? Our first round increases damage dealt by your first attack. Like, that's insane. So it's first strike or first attack. 30 versus 50. 30 versus 50. That's and then that one's just crap. Any new gloves? Oh yeah, HP gloves, that's what we got, thank you. So 10% over what? Increased power or HP? Well, I'm kind of a brick wall in these games, and in any game really, if you've noticed. I always favor glass cannons, so that means power over health. Oh yeah, so let's do this mini game real quick. It's just a basically back and forth, very very simple stuff. Just one mini game. But they want you to try and get to 100. My highest has been 84. 84. And it also it speeds up the processor. Bro, Switch trying to keep up. Oh god, don't need to apologize. Oh yeah, no, it's, you know me, I just say it because you have that, you kind of tunnel vision when you're having a rant. And you're forgetting, you come out of it, you're like blacked out, you know, like, where am I? Back in the room, you know? So then if I catch myself before that, I tend to apologize. Because I get a bit passionate about this stuff and it come off a little aggressive. It can come off a little aggressive, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that. No, I'm not an aggressive person. More passion. Passion and aggression can be toe on toe and hand in hand sometimes. Alright, right down here. Very simple stuff, see this? Just throws the ball out, shabang bang like that. And then you just go, you just have to smack it between Mario and Luigi. And I already missed it. Okay. That's all you have to do. It's actually quite a boring little minigame, but anyway, not boring, just in the sense that it's that kind of monotony that makes you have to get 100 smashes. Now you might be saying, this is easy, just keep you ups, you know? Very easy stuff. And that's nice that you're saying that. It's so cute. I love that you're saying that. After 30 hits, it speeds up to unbelievable amounts. Now you have a lot of leeway, but see that little flash attack when you hit it? This actually causes the game to glitch a little bit. And the camera keeps moving and people are moving in the background and you're focusing on the number and not where the ball is, but you gotta keep your eye on the ball. The highest I've got up to is 84. If I get to 100, it'll give me something nice. Every now and then you might see just a little bit of a hiccup. Maybe it only happens in handheld. But it gives me a little bit of hiccup and it keeps destroying the frame. See, it's going to get fast. Once it gets to 60, it's almost like a hammer the button. Can we do it? I'd love to do it on stream for the crack, but I don't think I can. Mommy! Four. We can do it. Oh, why did he miss? Why did he miss? 91, dude. You suck, Mario. You suck. Why did he miss? I was doing the exact same timing. I even just pushed down on my hangnail, which is super fun. We were so close. 91. Whew. It's so hard not to look at the ball and not look at the clock. Basically what I do is I do that peripheral vision thing where you're just staring at the center of the screen so you can see everything. Anyway, okay, that's grand. I'll just leave it there. Sorry boys and girls, I tried. Mommy no like. That's cool.